Hey everyone, it's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and how are you doing today? Yep, it's that time again. Can't believe it happened so quick. It's time for us to release another stamp set. It's a digital stamp set, of course, and I cannot wait. Bill has not set it up in the store yet. He's down there right now setting it up in the store for all of you. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the reveal. Good afternoon to everyone that's coming in. I am super excited about this. Um, I just can't wait. Okay, so hello to all of you. I hope you're having a great day, making the best out of this situation. We're here to release our new stamp set, and so I cannot wait. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and show you the newest stamp set. Cherish Our Friendship. That's the name of the new one. There's 11 PNGs on this digital stamp set, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to share what I did with these. So much fun to create. Oh my goodness. And this came from, I think this was more inspired by a lot of you because so many of you say you cherish the friendship that we have, even though we haven't met you before. And so I thought all I could do is focus on that word cherish and cherish our friendship, Digi stamp, inspired by so many of you. Look at the images. Of course, you got the sentiment, I cherish our friendship. You also have the flower. Do you remember this flower? I was going to release this for Mother's Day on a physical stamp set, but with all that has happened, we've only been able to release digital stamp sets for now until our manufacturer opens again. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give y'all this flower on in a digital. That way you can go ahead and play around with it, and then I gave y'all leaves, two leaves together and then one leaf by itself. So some of y'all were asking about flowers and leaves. Good vibes. I thought that would be fun. Um, Gave y'all a rose. Look at this mason jar filled with hearts. Y'all don't understand. I worked on this one right here, okay? So this was something that I just sat down and said, I'm going to just draw it and I'll just keep retweaking it until I can get it right. So I had so much fun creating that. And that's actually my handwriting. Bill went in and did a little bit of cleanup. Yes, you're going to have, Karen says she's going to have lots of fun with this. Yes, you are. Okay. I had fun with this. Wait till you see. And then thinking of you, with friendship, just letting someone know that you're thinking of them. Look at the roses. John did this for me. And this can be just about for anything. But wait till you see how I resized it and I put it on a card. I can't wait to show you. This rose is my drawing as well. So I've been practicing my drawing, y'all. I mean, we're in the house. I may as well go ahead and just get to creating something, learning something new. So this is new for me, and I'm glad I could take you on the journey. So this is definitely from the heart. So happy to be your friend. Of course, we got thinking of you, and then we got this flower right here that I created. And so everything was by me except for this right here. John gets the credit for that. So John is our artist. And so, yeah, I've been trying to step up my game a little bit and be creative and do all of the wonderful things that I love doing. And so one of the things that I do love to do, always love doing, is drawing. So let me see what y'all are saying. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Darlene, thanks for everyone wanting people to give us likes. Thank you, Naomi. Y'all are going to have so much fun with this. So let me show you what I did as far as sizing them. That's the one thing I like about the digitals is that I can resize them. So you see how big that is? Look at this. So this is one that I'm going to actually, I'll probably end up coloring this and during the live, if y'all don't mind hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Denise. Thanks, Bertha. So you see how I resized it? So this is just my sheet to show y'all what's on that set, but then I picked out some images that I want to work with. And so look how cute. Look how much you can resize that. Look at the rows. So we went from this size on the rows to this size. I just made it a little bit bigger, and I worked with that and created a card also. Julie, you said you're definitely not an artist. I bet you are. Oh, thank you, Mima Fran. You like that rose? I know. I'm just so proud of myself. And I have my little book that I that I draw in. And so I have like a sketchbook. So I'm really doing some stuff, you know. And I got a few tips from John, so that really helps me too. Oh, Darlene says she can't stay long, but I'm glad that you just joined us for a moment. Thanks, Joanne. I'm so glad. Okay, so that was one of the ones that I printed out. Let me show you what else. This is the other one that I went and downloaded and said, let me show y'all. So see how, look at that. Look at the sizes with that. Wouldn't this be cute on a little tag or something? I think this would be cute, but you could add these to cards. So it's up to you. Look at the sizing on those. You can make the words smaller or larger. And I'm sorry for the noise, y'all. The reason why there's so much noise because I have the window open. It's a sunny, breezy day. Brenda Hightower is here. Thank you. Y'all have been asking for a lot of flowers. You said you never have enough flowers. Hey, Kristen from Iceland, thanks for joining us. Yep, so this is our newest one. Cherish our friendship. And especially now with everything that's going on, we need to cherish not only just friendships, but family and the whole, you know, everything, you know, just the whole relationship, how we interact with people in general. Yep, I heard you. Bill is yelling at me from downstairs, y'all. He's coming up in a moment. That's why you don't hear him. So he says it's ready. And there's 15% off on this stamp set too. So let me show y'all what I've been working on. I've been having fun coloring. Look at the rose. Look at the rose, y'all. Look how I was having so much fun with this rose. Look how cute. Oh, thank you, Margie. Margie said, you have so much talent. I appreciate that. Yep, you'll hear Bill in a moment. He's coming up. Isn't that adorable? I wanted it to be clean and simple, but wouldn't this brighten someone's day? Wouldn't this brighten someone's day? I had so much fun coloring in that flower. So it went from this to this. Look how cute. And see that sizing, once again, you can resize it however, whatever size you want. Isn't that adorable? And you would have so much fun coloring this in. Imagine um, the different, what do you call it? The different colors that you can, the color combination is endless, okay, on these. If you want to have blue roses, pink roses, yellow roses, it's up to you. Oh, what markers? I've been using these alcohol markers. Let me show you the name of them. These Touch Cool markers by ADAXI, which I heard now they're sold out. I'm not sure if that's because I sold them out. Y'all went and bought them, but they're alcohol markers. So that's what I've been using to do, working on my shading, y'all. I'm getting better at the shading. Thank you. Ronnie McKenzie, thank you. Yep, those are markers. But you can use whatever you want to color your stuff in. Let me show you the other ones. Y'all look at this one. I worked with this image right here. Look at that. Look how cute that is. And you know what? It's super easy to cut out. Tracey, you should get a commission. Margie, I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I get a small commission if you buy through my Amazon affiliate, which I usually post in my description. So yeah, I don't think I didn't get much of a commission for this, but when I saw it, it was all sold out. Isn't this the cutest? Look at, I had fun with this. And John, I told him to make me it was really, I had to draw out um, a sketch for him, and because I really couldn't get it, and just to get him to see like visually what I was thinking about. And I told him, give me some tissue in the box here where the flowers were sitting in. But this would be perfect. I didn't put anything on the inside because this can be a birthday card. It could be a Mother's Day card for some of my friends. This can be just a thinking of you card. It's just up to you. But look how it's simple and gorgeous. And so I just said, let me just make something pink and pink and yellow. So that's all I focused on, the pinks and yellows. Okay, are y'all ready for the next card? Let me show you. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Isn't that the cutest and super easy to make? It takes up like the whole space of the card, you know, and then I just put 3 of the purple. I just matched it up a little bit. Got some of the scrap paper that I already have in my stash. And I said, oh, I'm going to color the bottle, the jar gray. Just color the jar gray. Y'all know how I love hearts. Isn't this the cutest? And it doesn't take a lot. You got the jar, the image already stands on its own. I'm just matching it with the colors of the paper. And I said, you know what? Something purple and green would look like a lime green would work perfectly. And that's all I did. A jar of love. Yes, it is. Okay. So, you know, I couldn't just make one, y'all. Look, I had to make one that was the color of Skittles. Okay. I was thinking about Skittles for this one. Isn't this the cutest? I'm just getting my scraps, y'all. So just get my scraps and just get my scraps and just go for it. You know? That jar looks purple. Yep. It probably looks purple on camera. You said, was I born? Were you born with your talent? I'm sure, I think that we're all born with talents. We just have to find whatever it is, you know? It's already in you. It's your God-given talent. I think I like to try things, and then that helps me to find out whether I have a gift for doing it. But it's something I love doing. Yes, that's the rainbow colors. It sure is. But wouldn't this be cute? I mean, imagine you can make a bunch of these cards. You could even use this as a tag if you wanted to. Oh yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, no, you know I couldn't make just 2. I had to go and make a third one with using all pastel colors just to see, let y'all see the different color combinations. Just wanted y'all to see what the color combinations were. So I am just absolutely in love with this. I hear Bill making some noise, so he's getting ready to come upstairs now.
You hear me doing what?
Yep. Look at that. From this to this to this and this. And I could make it, you know, I could make it smaller. See, this one is slightly smaller. So you can do whatever you want with that. Look how cute. They've been waiting for you, Bill.
Have you?
You are breathing, darling.
I'm out of shape. I
He
haven't
over
been able
here.
to walk the way I usually do because of being locked up.
No walking on the trail.
Please. I had to, you have to get the computer.
Okay. Yes, Bertha. We all have talents. We just have to bring it out. It doesn't have to be a crafty person, but you can still love to craft. Yes. Yep. Do you make any cards for kids? I've made cards for kids. Yes. There's actually I remember making a Lego card, and that was pretty cool. That was a great kid card, but it didn't end up giving it to a kid. I ended up giving it to my brother-in-law. Did I do the jars on cardstock? Yes, I did, Brenda. I sure did. Yeah, you everyone has talents. I think for me, in order for me to share with y'all, I had to get over being shy. Like just not being a very like open person. And so I had to get past that thing in order to share my gifts. It's one thing to have like some kind of talent or gift, but it's another thing to be able to share it. Because of course, sometimes the world is not too nice about your gift or your talent, right? But I've learned that it's my talent. It was something that was given. It was a gift that was given to me by God. And so, with that thought, um, and I love teaching. So with those two elements, with those two elements, you just have to just keep going, and I just have to be able to share. I had to get over that whatever that thing was that was holding me back. I had to get over that, you know.
You know what the thing that was holding you back? You.
Right. Your mind will hold you back and say you're not good enough.
Which is the whole premise of mindless crafting, moving yourself out of the way so that you can become all you can be.
Carmen Parker said, I'm not computer savvy, so not sure how these stamps get stored in computer. I'm interested, but scared I might not know how to print them. Well, we actually have an entire playlist where me and Bill are teaching you. I actually teach in one of the videos. Bill teaches in three different videos. But you could ask some of the other people.
Playlist.
You could ask some of the other people that have done it. Um, they were so happy when they finally learned how to do it. Yeah, it was just like they were like, "Oh my goodness!"
Is there?
So we show you how to set up the folder and everything to in order to save it and then to learn how to resize it and then printing.
Is there anyone on here that had problems initially or thought you had problems, and once you went through the tutorials and kind of played around with it, that all of a sudden a light bulb went off and you discovered that manipulating digital stamps was a lot easier than what you thought? If so, go ahead and just kind of talk about that a little bit.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do love my physical photopolymer stamps where I do stamp.
Oh yeah, that's the bread and butter.
But this allowed us to just be able to have another option for y'all. And it started out as something like um, we have these extra images, but how do we go about getting them all on one stamp set? And that just wasn't possible. So we ended up doing the others, making the digitals. Yeah, look at the tutorials, Carmen.
Don't worry, Carmen. I'm getting ready to put the
when she gets a chance.
The link up so I can get it.
Lori said Lori said me using Open Office. Yes.
So Open Office was a lot easier than what you thought at first, Lori, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Once you really got the hang of it, it was so easy, wasn't it? At first you think, oh my God.
I know.
But once you get to playing around, you're like, oh, this is so easy.
So let's go ahead and play with this, y'all. Bill, they love the cards. That was fun. That was really fun making those. All of them were fun, actually. This right here, though, can you talk about Mother's Day cards? Oh my goodness. Birthday cards. Okay, so I'm going to color this image in right here. Oh, I'm so glad, Shannon. Shannon, I've seen your cards too, so Shannon's going to give it a try. Yeah, watch that video first before you um yeah, watch that video. I'm thinking it's going to be very helpful.
See,
So
here's
let
the
me see if
key.
I can make I'm going to go ahead and make some cards while y'all chit chat a little bit.
Can I say one thing real quick
You can
before you
say two
start?
things, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing. When most people, when Tracey says watch those videos or watch a video, she's real serious with that because what happens is if you download any digital image, no matter what it may be, your first inclination is just to click on it. If you do that, the next inclination is going to be the right click and then try to print it. Well, you have no control. It's going to be overly large. You're going to get frustrated, discouraged, everything. If you watch the tutorial, it will show you that you
Watch the
need to create a
tutorial.
folder first,
Yep.
download the image, either drag the images into that folder that you've created so you can easily find it, or right click on the image and then right click and paste it. After you right click and copy it into that folder, now you know exactly where it is. It'll come in the form of a zip file. You open the zip file and release the folder. Then you see the images. From that point on, the tutorials will easily show you how you can either drag and drop the images into the easy to use software, or it'll show you how you can, or I talk about how you can just go to insert and insert them in like the way the program officially talks about. But once you do those few things, you're going to be released to just go bananas. Yeah.
You heard him. He said go bananas, y'all. I am going to use up, I'm determined to use up this paper, y'all. I am so determined to use up this paper. Let's see what we got here. And these colors stand out to me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do with these colors here. Sky blue. Let's see what y'all are saying. Margie said, I am bananas. Okay. Well, welcome to the club, okay?
Okay, I just put the link up.
Y'all are too funny. I hope y'all doing good today. I just turned some new images into John too, so we got more images coming. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to work on some more today.
I had some notes that I sent to John, okay? He's like, what? I said, John, I'm ready. John. For those of you that don't know, John is our artist. Our artist.
One of our artists.
Look, she said, I like bananas. Okay. Look at y'all. Karen said, yes, let's play. Though I do not have a printer, I will get this and get someone to print it for me.
A lot of people were going to the library before
yeah.
you could, now you can't get in there, but.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just randomly picking out which ones, kind of spreading them out. It's going to be a yellow and green and whatever else card. Yellow, green, and blue. We'll see how this goes.
You're very welcome, Carmen Parker.
Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot to tell them to do. There's 15% off of all of our stamp sets, digital and photopolymer.
And there have been people that actually had some problems understanding whatever, and they emailed me, and I got back to them as fast as I could in the time that I could, because I really have a heart to making sure that you understand. because it's just an incredible, just releasing feeling to know that I'm no longer restricted. I have another avenue of expression.
Yeah, many of y'all have said you're glad that it doesn't take up any room in your craft room.
And the fact that I can take these digital images, and even though I love stamping them out, I can take the digital images, I can make them larger, smaller, flip them around to the other side,
Yeah.
make images or arrangements, scenes all on top of one another using multiple sets. It's just incredible.
It's the resizing for me as a card maker. I think for me, it's the resizing that's like, oh my goodness.
Thank you, Shannon Dager. She says, I sent a package to you, Tracy.
Oh, you're so
It should be
sweet.
there Monday.
So sweet.
Oh, Alana Carroll says her 3 minutes up.
Uh-oh.
We realized you jumped in. She said, I don't think anyone realized she jumped in. It's bedtime where she's at. It's 3:30 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Good night, Alana Carroll.
See you, Alana.
Alana, you almost got through, but we caught you before
We
you
caught
could
you,
go.
Alana. We caught you,
girl.
okay?
We caught you.
Alana got caught.
We caught you.
She is up. She's
trying
gonna
to
be like
sneak
Tracy
in.
and Bill over here making stuff, releasing stamp sets in the middle of the day.
See,
Let's
Watt says,
see.
love the roses. My middle name. Oh, Rose Watt.
Rose, this is perfect for you then.
Robin says, what is the name of the markers? They're made by a company called ADAXI, I think.
ADAXI is the name of the company. Now, I put the Amazon link, and I guess y'all have been buying them for like the last 2 or 3 weeks since I have bought them, and so now it says sold out on the web on Amazon. It says sold out. I'm like, what? Surely I didn't do that. I don't think I.
I mean, I can put the link of another one, but it's not that same one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the other ones.
I mean, it's by the same company, but
But
that
they
was
are
a great deal.
But they're alcohol markers, and they were a great deal. This is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so we got these 3 colors here. I'm just focusing on the 3 colors.
There you go.
And just having fun with this.
Angela Thomas said, yep, we bought them all.
Y'all, that's y'all fault.
If those markers are sold out, then which markers should we buy? You know what, Johnny? I mean, Judy.
You know what? There's some, let's see. I know the Nouveaux. I have Nouveaux here too. So these are alcohol markers too. These are the Nouveau markers.
And of course, you have those Tombos.
And I do have Tombow markers also, but those are watercolor.
Right.
Yeah, Tombows are watercolor, but I do use.
But they still work incredibly well.
Tombow dual brush pens, which are, yeah.
Andrea says she's glad we're talking about alcohol markers. She found a bunch on clearance a few months ago.
Did you?
So what type are they, Andrea, and where did you find them? Shannon says she was a slowpoke and didn't grab them. You know what happens though, when you have a channel that has a lot of people that watch, sometimes you'll make a comment like this, and I'm telling you, you will wipe out.
I did not know that until that the butterfly. For those of y'all have been following me for a while, the butterfly stamp that was at Dollar Tree. When I showed what kind of card you can make with that butterfly stamp, the thing just flew off the shelf, and people kept buying them until it was a cupcake, a butterfly, and something else.
So you saying this is gone? Huh?
And it was like it flew off the shelf. So maybe they'll restock on those other markers. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, so let me just go in with a very light grayish color.
Okay.
Very light green, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like here. Something very light. Maybe a lighter blue. Let's see what y'all are saying. Look, Lori knows. Lori said you had us all looking for that butterfly. Oh my goodness, y'all just
With the butterfly stamp?
from Dollar Tree.
Oh, that butterfly
Oh my
stamp got
goodness.
sold out nationwide.
I did not realize that. Some of y'all had called the corporate office and asked them when they were going to get it back in stock.
Seriously, guys, this is a true story.
This
Dollar
was too
Tree
funny.
had these butterfly stamps, and I know they had them across the country. Tracey kept going on talking about them and telling everybody to go to Dollar Tree, et cetera, et cetera. And
Well, I created the card.
Yes, and I'm telling you, that thing sold out.
Lori remembers.
Stacy Spencer says, "I'm late. Can I see the stamp set?"
Yes, you can, Stacy.
Sure,
Hold on
Stacey.
one moment. I'm over here.
The Bennett Action Group was laughing. They said they remembered that because they missed those stamps.
And this was before we decided to do our own stamp sets. And I was like, wow, isn't that something else? The power of
Joanne Gilbertson
influence.
says she remembers it because she got quite a few, I guess, and
sent
them out to everyone for Happy
You know
Meal.
what? The group, if you were in that group around that time, the group came to rescue other people in the group, and started finding them at their Dollar Tree. Hey, y'all, I found 2. I'll send you,
Right. We don't have
some.
any in
And it was just
Minnesota.
like, it just exploded. Y'all started a movement.
We don't have any in Minnesota, but we have 5 in Arkansas. Let me send this to you. I just found some up in California.
I don't think they carry those anymore.
Well, wherever it is, I mean, it was incredible.
Yeah. So here's the stamp set for those of you that are just tuning in. Cherish Our Friendship stamp set. And so, yep, let me show you some of the cards that I made using these. For those of you that are just tuning in, how cute. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm going to be doing all afternoon, right? Having fun. Isn't this cute? Cherish our friendship. And especially now, it's just nice to have friends that you can kind of go on this journey with. And because I consider y'all my crafty friends and family, it makes sense, right? So, yep, that's the, and so you know what I've been doing? I've been having fun with this. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so let's see where I am here. I'm going to do a very light dusting of blue on here. Let's see.
Dorjan says they ordered their markers last Tuesday and received them in 2 days, last Friday.
Oh, so you probably got the last.
You probably got the last one. Blame it on Dorjan. Dorjan MC took the last stamp.
Leave Dorjan alone.
Judy Bilberg says, what size card? Probably an A2.
Yes, these are all A2 cards. 5.5 by 4.25.
Brenda Hightower was, yes, you can order now. I just put the link. I just realized I've been putting this thing up and then put the link in here.
Oh, he didn't put the link up? Okay.
But yes, Brenda, just go to mindlesscrafting.com and you can easily, I put it all over the place to make it easy to find. Sure, Andrea, what I'm going to do, Andrea, I'll type in the name of the marker and maybe you can find someone that sells it.
Touch Cool. Cool Touch.
ADAXI.
ADAXI Cool Touch markers. Let me see if I'm in the camera still here, y'all. I'll go all outside the camera.
I can't. O-L, right?
COOL. Y'all hear lawnmowers going on out there? People working in their yard. It's so sunny out today. So
Okay,
sunny
I
right
just
now.
typed that in, Andrea. If you go to Amazon and type in ADAXI, they'll probably come up. At the time we was showing them, they were doing 80 markers. We found some 80 markers for 32. I think I just saw one for 60 of them for 35,
But it's
which
not the same company, right?
is not the same company,
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to.
but it is the same marker.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Brenda Hightower said she just ordered markers. She ordered her markers when you used them the very first time. Brenda was not
She
playing,
wasn't
okay?
playing. Okay.
Mary Johnson says it's raining cats and dogs in Homer. Her front yard is flooded.
You know what? That was this weekend. We had really bad rain, but now it's kind of just toned down a little bit.
You're welcome, Andrea. She says thank you. What paper brand do you use for your alcohol markers?
I'm just using just some regular cardstock. I'm using actually Nina white cardstock. I'm using the 80 pound.
Well,
So
actually,
it does leak through. It does leak through the alcohol markers, but I'm okay. As long as it ends up like this, I'm good.
a lot of people I think recommend Nina because even though it may kind of go through, it doesn't smear on the front side of it. Brenda said they have tornado warnings and thunderstorm. Where do you live, Brenda? Hi, Michelle Kerr.
Hey, Michelle.
Kim Brazier is on, Tracy.
Hey, Kim, how are you? Y'all keep all of those wonderful creations coming in the group. I'm really appreciating all of this all of the creativity. Y'all are filling up the wall, making everyone smile.
Pauline says the weather is beautiful in the Netherlands. We should go there then. Kim says she's good, Tracy. I think Stacy just ordered markers.
Oh, did she?
Stacy, yep, she sure did. Stacy was not playing. She said she was gonna do it.
Stacy got in there quick, huh?
Y'all remember, if Stacy ever tell y'all she gonna do something, she just demonstrated that she will do that. Rhonda, you want to? Me and Rhonda Pofix have a really good joke. She's asking, I was watching a video of y'all, and I wanted to know something. Bill, did you ever get that 70-inch flat screen TV yet? Rhonda, I'm sad to say, I did not. But that's okay.
Y'all are
It
funny.
gives me something to look forward to. By the time I get it, they'll be up to 85s. Just gives me something.
Rhonda,
big.
don't start anything, Rhonda. Rhonda over here trying to start something.
Rhonda, I have pictures of TV sets. I've
Rhonda,
had
he
people
got
take
pictures
of
of
myself
stuff.
in front of them.
He got pictures of stuff,
All
Rhonda.
type of stuff, okay? Oh, Sunday, Andrea, you're never going to be a pass. Rhonda, she said, sorry to be a pass. I'm on lunch. Andrea, please go ahead and ask anything you want. I'm trying to read and answer any questions as I go along. Okay, I'm going to put... Okay, this is what you do, Andrea. If you go into Facebook and just type in Mindless Crafting Group, it should come up. Because I don't know if I can link it right to the group.
Yeah, Mindless, and I'll put it in the below in the description after we go off.
Okay, you heard that, Andrea? Tracy's gonna put it in the description of the video after
this
done.
live, yeah. Or you can just go in, if you don't want to wait, you could just go into Facebook and put in Mindless Crafting Group.
Andrea, you're gonna love it. People are so wonderful in this group.
They really are.
It's a no drama group. The moment the slightest drama comes in, bam. We protect our members. Believe me.
Yeah, Bill.
We do. I mean, it's enough drama in the world. The last place you want to have at least one place of refuge you can go and say, you know what, I'm safe here. I
Well,
can
my
put up
thing
my
is,
craft without criticism. People, I can have people look at it. There may be some positive comments that or things, suggestions, whatever, but it's going to be done in a very heartwarming manner. And I've gotten so much inspiration from looking at different cards.
oh yeah, and it's like going in to visit your family. If there is no other time now that everyone's social distancing, it's like going to visit your family. Okay, that's how I feel. And your whole entire family is crafters.
Thank you. Bennett Action Group just ordered the new stamp. And Jay says, can you do a color tutorial? I like on how to match. I don't get the color wheel.
Really, I
I
don't know if I could
understand.
do a tutorial. Because I just kind of pick colors that look pleasing to my eye. I mean, I could probably, if y'all would like to see something like that, a color tutorial, like just, I mean, because my way of matching colors might not be the same. I would have to do it from my perspective, but I
I,
could do that.
I understand, and Jay, like the color wheels, they have various color wheels
Yeah, but then
online, but they don't
yeah,
match up to what Tracy would pick.
yeah, because yeah, then there's rules that come in, and I just don't like to do the rule thing. Like I'm sure that that's why I don't want the crafting police to come after me, but I could do something like that.
Like Kim Brazil says, she just left another group because they were so mean. Exactly.
Does anyone have the link for the markers? These markers right here
Y'all bought them all up.
have sold out. They said there's no more available on Amazon. These are alcohol markers, so I'm just not sure. Yeah, they have lots with different names and prices. Yes, they do, Dorjin. So I don't want to recommend one and then it's not the one that I'm actually using. How did I learn how to do the shading? Um, I actually looked at a couple of tutorials, right? And then I said, after a while, you have to stop looking at tutorials and then just go ahead and do it. So I'm doing more shading on the bottom because to me, the bottom would be the part that does it, that's darker. So I'm just kind of following my own.
You know
So
what?
to me, the bottom would be the part that looks like um, it would be darker, and so that's what I'm doing. Wherever this meets a heart meets another heart, it would be darker here to me. And then, but yeah, go and look up alcohol marker shading. What is that guy's name? He's really good. He's got like a million subscribers. Jazza.
Yeah, Jazza.
Yeah, even look up intro to shading. But yeah, I could do a coloring tutorial. Melissa said, "Hi everybody. I didn't know y'all were on today. I love the new set and I am purchasing this today." Hey Melissa, how are you?
Andrea, I just typed that message. When you go to that Mindless Crafting group, there are going to be 3 questions. If those 3 questions aren't asked, you can't get in. So just make sure. And here's the thing, I mean, a lot of people don't understand. Those 3 questions aren't meant to be evasive or anything like that. But what it's saying is that if I'll take the time to answer these 3 questions, then I will actually have the consideration for my group members.
Well, it's just asking, did you read the rules? Will you adhere to the rules?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Right. And will I have
How'd you find out
consideration?
about us? There's nothing, All righty.
Kim says I was in a group that wasn't even crafting, and they were
You can.
vicious.
Oh, Pam Pro says you can find a color wheel image if you Bing or Google for the color wheel image. Yep, you sure can.
Oh yeah, just type in color wheel. They have them all over the place. Adobe,
I just look and I look at the tops of these, and then look. Here's my color wheel. I take this and I put it on there and to see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so this darker green now. If I was to take this darker green, let's see what would happen with it. Okay, so right here, I'm just gonna go in even darker right here with a darker green. Okay. I'm take my lighter green and just shade it up like this. But yeah, here's the thing, you learn by doing, you know? And so that's the most important thing, is you just learn by doing. Yeah, you have to get started. I could only watch but so many tutorials, and then I just have to get started. Okay, Joanne, have a great day.
Hi, Joanne. I just put a link up for a really great color wheel, so y'all can check that out. You're right, Brenda. Brenda Hightower says you kind of have to do your thing after you look at the tutorials.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll get stuck, and you just do it and don't be afraid.
Well, you start to question yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't need anyone from the outside.
I can't do that. Yes, you can. You sure can.
A lot of us will allow others from outside of ourselves to hinder us from moving forward, but oftentimes we'll hinder ourselves from moving forward because we feel like there are these unspoken rules that we must adhere to. I mean, once you have the basic gist, you have to turn yourself loose.
Melissa said, y'all, please don't mind my punctuation. My laptop, I know you meant laptop.
That sounds like a scientific laptop.
It's very old and the keyboard is shot.
That's something from the future. A laptop.
Laptop.
You have a laptop? I have a laptop. You do have a laptop, don't you?
That's funny. Don't mind us.
Great poupon.
We've been hindered. Okay. We've been inside for way too long.
Marlene Watts says she loves what she sees so far. I love how you color that rose, though, on that card with the 3 roses.
Yeah, I just kept shading. I mean, it took me a while to do that.
Margie said here.
It took me a while to do that. But I just said, hey, let me just take the time and do some coloring.
Sure, Michelle Harris. Michelle Harris says, just joined in and didn't know about the Facebook group. I'll check it out and join later today.
Yep.
So I was looking for you.
For those of you that are just tuning in, this is what I'm doing. Here's our new Cherish Our Friendship stamp set, digital. It's a digital stamp set. So it's something that you purchase and it goes right to your email like immediately. So this is immediate. So once you purchase it, it goes right to your email, and then you just go ahead and start creating.
And the few people that have emailed me and add me into mindlesscrafting.com, they told me I didn't seem to get my download. 999 times out of 1,000. It was because they put the wrong email and put a hashtag before them, all type of stuff.
Yeah, so make sure that you have the right email. That will help because it's delivered to your email.
The Benny Action Group says, Bill, I was thinking the same thing. Those roses are gorgeous. Yes, Brenda. Those 3 roses are no joke, Tracy. Seriously.
Okay, so do I need to color those then? It's a process.
You know what? If you do,
but I can do it.
3 roses, but kind of talk as you go and describe that your your thought process as you're coloring. I'm selecting the light one first, and whatever, because a lot of times people watch uh, people color or do different things, and it seems like it's very mysterious. But if you
Oh,
were
I'm
to
gonna
talk
talk. I'm
out your
talking.
process, it's like, oh my goodness, is that what it is? Thank you, Michelle Kerr. She says that stem set is gorgeous. Pam Perlo says you can even use old eyeshadow to shade your images. And I didn't know that. Great way to use
Well,
up
there
old
you.
eyeshadows. So if you don't like use it on your eyes, take it from Pam. Don't throw it away. Use it on your images. Rhonda's laugh. She says, sorry I didn't make you upset, Bill. What about my TV? Oh no, don't worry, girl. I'm gonna get a TV one day after all this stuff is over. That'll be my reward to myself and my family. So I have to throw my family in there to make them feel like they're
We
proud
don't
of
watch the TV.
my
I
85
have it. There's a
inch.
TV downstairs that's pretty big,
That's not big
and
enough.
I don't even watch it. Okay.
Hold on. We got Ariella
I don't
TV
even
for
get the remote.
Christmas. She has the
Okay.
biggest TV in the house now.
She sure does, doesn't she?
She won't even come out the room now. It's like being at a theater or something.
Ariel got the whole hookup. Okay.
Oh my God.
I went in her room not realizing that we bought the TV for her.
TV is so awesome.
And I didn't realize the TV was that big until it was like up and running. And when I looked at it, I was like, Ariel's TV is just too big. She should not have a TV this big. Okay.
But you know what? We had to do something because what happened when Ariel graduated, she had a lot of things she was doing running around, so we didn't really get to give. And a lot of her friends were giving their graduation parties at the same time, and then she had to go and travel around, all type of stuff. So we didn't get to throw the party we really wanted to. So we said, you know what? Let's get her a TV, and one that she will be so happy and excited, and when she goes on from here, she can
leave it right here.
No, Ariel. She probably sleep.
I don't know if she's
She's not leaving that here, believe me.
That's going with her, huh?
Right. I wanted her to be able to say, I'm starting my new home with this. See, Watt said the butterfly stamp, she got 2 of them and gave 1 to a friend.
That is so sweet.
See, Watt, you're so lovely.
That is so sweet.
Hi, Gloria Tharp. She says, I'm just joining late. Didn't know you were on. I just love your color matching. What markers are you using? They're made by ADAXI. Cool Touch.
Cool Touch
like
markers.
And are you going to create any digital prints of sunflowers and bees? Well, let me write that down. I may have to do that. I think you did write it down.
Do we have bees on the digital?
No, but I'm talking about one where you really zero in.
Huh?
I'm talking one where you zero in.
Did you see the bee stamp set? I mean the digital?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I guess we'll go ahead and write it down.
I'm going to write that down. Yeah. I need something.
Right there, the pad.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
Let's see what we got here.
Karen says, doing okay, struggling with my asthma today.
Oh, boy.
Asthma and during the night, but we're liven up. Exactly.
Okay, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together. Paper slicer and all. Let's see what y'all say. Bill, I'm trying to get the free download. Do I have to put my email every time to get the new one?
No, it should.
It depends on when she did it. Because I think you updated something.
Okay, here's the thing. Anyone that joined, that signed up on that free download list, you should automatically get it. Now, the only reason why you may not get it is you got it and it probably went to a spam file somewhere on your computer. But here's the thing. This is what you do.
Just email.
Email me at admin. I'm going to write that down for you. and I'll send it to you. I want to make sure.
Email Bill. Oh, we got phones going off here in the room. Okay, let's see.
All right, Bennett, I just sent you that. See that email right there? Go ahead and do that, and I'll do it.
Sorry, I can't see y'all comment. There's 102 of y'all on
Yeah,
here.
because I'm working on another free
Wow.
download. I want to make sure everyone gets that.
Oh
too.
yes, we got another free
So-
download for y'all. Y'all are gonna love it.
So those of you that want those free downloads, you can do so much with them. I don't just throw. We don't. I'm trying to get to the point now where I want those free downloads to be something absolutely spectacular. Or
Wait
something
till you see
really
this
want.
next one that y'all are gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be Friday. That one will be out.
Yeah. So go ahead and sign up for that list because I'm going to add another one in there.
But I think they're
Exactly.
saying if they're already signed up, if some of them are already signed up, how do they get it?
Well, what happens is this.
Is it going to be automatic?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Once you sign up, every time I make a new download, I automatically send it to everyone that's on that download list. So once you're on the list, it goes out. When I make it, I put it in there and I press send. And it goes to you in the form of an email that says free download or something or another.
Okay. That's easy enough.
And most of the people I've talked to that really searched through their computers found out that for some reason those emails are going to like their spam for junk folders or something.
Right. So just check your spam folder. Let's put a hole in this so I can put some string in it. Some string. Some baker's twine.
Hi, Amanda Dodson, Red Sky Design Studio. She says, hi, y'all. I'm new here.
Hey,
Digi's
Amanda.
Week in Color. I love it. Can someone please fill me in how I sign up, where to, please? I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, Amanda.
You can go to our mindlesscrafting.com website. Bill will put in the link for it. But I think this might be number 11, our 11th digital stamp set.
It is 11.
And we've got, I think, 45 photopolymer stamps. Got some cute paper over here in your little stash. I'm just trying to get some.
Okay, Amanda, you'll go to the website. I'm just holding my phone from here, but and once you scroll down, you're going to see right here it says sign up below for free digital downloads. And use it. I'll talk about what the latest one is. The Neighborhood Hero Shield is what's going down. But I've also have images of the butterfly, Hartley's house, the digital Easter eggs. Right here is where you'll sign up. You enter your email right there. And once you do it, you'll be on the list. And I automatically, every time I make it, I just go and load it up. And then I send it to everyone on there. Just like that. The Bennett Action Group says, Bill, I see it. Spam ate my email.
Oh.
How dare spam do that?
Yep.
I think there's a way for you to get it out of spam so that when you, if it's in spam, you could have it go to your normal email. So you get all the new ones.
Yeah, so you got the free ones and then you have the ones that, got several free ones for y'all too.
Oh, Sweetest Spot Creations. They says, Tracy, my friend Heather has been buying your stamps and making cards for her town's police department.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Y'all have been really out there doing some stuff in your communities, and I absolutely love it. Y'all been using that shield. If y'all don't have any other of those freebies, anything else, get this the shield. Let me show you. Someone sent us a card. Give me that card right there with the shield. So this is the one that they're getting right now. This is the one that's on the website right now. That's that free digital download. Y'all are making those shields and sending them out throughout your community, making cards for people in your community, just to let you know that we can always do something, right? There's something we can do. We can use our crafts to be a blessing to someone else, right? So that we don't feel powerless. and helpless. People are stepping up and doing stuff. And so we want to make sure that this continues even after we get through this. Even after we get through this, we still want to be able to do stuff, help out our fellow man, you know, make people feel like they're not alone in the world. That looks cute with the green. I was going to put yellow, but hey, the green is working. Good day, Taz. How are ya?
Taz Holden.
Taz Holden's on here.
Isn't it interesting how you don't even have to look at the names? You just know who it is.
Huh? I don't know about you. I have to look at the names to know who it is.
Which one? Diana Turner says, how do I get that one in my downloads? Which one, Diana? You should have it.
Look in your spam. We got a lot of people's stuff going to spam.
Some people's stuff is going to junk mail.
Yeah.
Because if you got the other one, then you got this one. Because I sent it to the same address. It went to the same place, same email.
Let me see. My little bow here is just like all over the place. I got to do this over. Got to do this over, y'all.
I don't know, Amanda. She's asking. She says, wonderful. Have they given the virus a color ribbon like it do for other diseases? I haven't heard anything
I don't
about
know.
that yet.
I don't know. Not sure.
Mary Sterry says, have a great day, everyone.
You have a great day, too. Oh, she's saying, Diana is saying the shield.
Okay, Diana.
Just email us, Diana.
Email me just in case at admin@mindlesscrafting.com. And if you haven't got it or can't find it, I'll just send it to you. Right through the email chain that you send to me. I've had to do that.
Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna put some little what do you call those things? The little glue dots. That's what I'm gonna do.
Me, my friend says, just got my download. Can't wait to use this.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see what y'all come up with.
Net going, just email me at admin@mindlesscrafting.com.
Okay, let's go ahead and put this together. I think I fussed around with that bow a little bit longer than I want to. It didn't give me that much trouble off camera.
Tracy, Crafty Okie is now Sandy Swanson. Sandy, now I'm about to relearn your name. It's Crafty Okie. Margie Ryan is using my kind of words.
Michelle said, Bill, I sent you a question.
You did? Let me see if I can go back and find it. Let's see.
I want this card to have dimension, y'all. That's why I'm putting so many layers on it.
Okay, while I'm going back, Andrea has just said the way to avoid those emails going to spam, when you finally find it, she says you can add the address to your contacts on your email to avoid it going to spam.
There you go.
So just add that address to your contacts. It's trying to make it hard. You know, let's see. I can't find you, Michelle. Let's see. Who was it that said? Michelle Kerr said, I sent you a question.
That rose card is adorable, isn't it? Thank you. I had fun making it, so y'all can see some of the other cards.
Michelle, I don't see it. You have to put it back in again. Gloria says that's one stubborn bow.
That is a stubborn bow. I didn't know what was going on with it. I didn't have that much trouble on the other one. Only during the live, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the color combinations y'all come up with this card and making the mason jar. You see how that leaks through? But it looks pretty cool though. Look at that. It's okay. Put that there.
Melissa Zapata is ready to cut. She just ordered some cutter bee scissors this week.
Ooh, you are ready.
You're gonna
Melissa.
be fussy cuttinga.
Look at that. Y'all, see? Another card to add to my collection.
Bye, Marlene. Marlene has to go.
Bye, Marlene.
Because her computer keeps freezing no matter how much she refreshes because the weather's so bad.
Oh, yeah.
And she loves the new digital set. Thank you very much, Marlene. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Rhonda Poe. She says you always make great cards.
Thank you. I try to keep them simple. It's my style of card making is simple. I want it to be fun.
That's true. You know what? In all honesty, I have to say, sometimes I try to get Tracey to make really complex cards, but because she can do them quite easily, because she just tends to, she can look at something without even seeing a tutorial. She kind of reverse engineers it in her head using methods that she makes up that have nothing to do with any tutorial, right? But after all is said and done, she prefers the simplicity. She prefers making very simple, straightforward type cards.
And they still look good.
I don't know, Michelle Kerr. Michelle says, my laptop is not working. How would I get the stamp set if I purchased it? Hold up. What are you watching this on, Michelle? Your phone? Some people, I think, was it Bertha Bless Wilson, who downloads it on her phone and then...
You're right, way out of my league with that one.
And she sends it to a printer via Bluetooth. Someone I talked to. Someone downloaded Open Office on their computer, on their phone. Anyway, don't quote me on that, but...
Yeah, I only know how to do it from my laptop.
Melissa Zapata. What part of Georgia do you live in? I didn't know that. You know what, Amanda Dotson? We had one of our Crafty Okie, Sandy Swanson. She made, I think, well, at last count, about 300 neighborhood hero shields to disperse throughout the community to all our heroes of the moment. So that's a wonderful ideal. Sandy's on here too. Sandy, what are you up to now? Is it 300 or are you guys just...
She probably went beyond that with the shield card, yeah.
Everybody got really excited about that, Sandy.
Sandy inspired a ton of people.
Brenda Hightower says, simple things are good and beautiful.
I mean, I can do one of the cards with the fancy, with a bunch of folds. And every once in a while, I want to do it. But sometimes I just want to just...
Diana Attorney says she just want to order your cards.
Y'all are too funny.
Oh, okay, Michelle is doing it on her phone. I'm not sure.
I'm sure there's a way to do it, though, because the phone is almost like your office now, you know?
You know what you might have to do? You might have to go to YouTube University.
Yep.
And say, how do I download a digital image on my phone and print it? Or send it to my printer.
Okay, I want to show y'all how to do this card right here. Yeah, you may have to go on YouTube. I'm sure someone has done it before. I've heard someone say they've done it, though. Okay, so let's try this. I'm not going to try like all of the exact colors. It might not be the exact, but I'm going to try to match this the way I did. Let's see. See if this will work. Maybe that one. I'll keep that one close anyway. So I'm getting the colors that are close to, somewhat close to this, to show y'all how this ends up getting the way it did. If that makes any sense, because I just grabbed 3 colors that looked like they were somewhat similar, or that they would light, medium, dark. And then I went from there.
So you make it sound easy, but
Let's
you know.
see. Let's see what we got here. This fruit pink color right here. That, that, and I need something a little bit darker. Let's see, and that. Let's start there. See what happens here, y'all. And then for my green, I'm going to use this. So let's see how much power I have on my phone. Let's go ahead and plug up a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm going to have to plug in my phone.
Sandy Swanson is I think she's talking to who is it? Michelle Kerr. She's Sandy. Okay, she's called Crafty Okie. She says if you have a wireless printer, it's easy to do.
Oh yeah, a lot of people say they were using wireless printers.
Exactly.
This is great because we have a lot of customers outside of the U.S. and they can actually, it gives them, they're able to download and save on shipping also. So that's the other thing
right,
too.
like Michelle Kerr is in Jamaica, so that would really help her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers for y'all and kind of talk you through it. So I usually start with the lightest color, and that helps to lay down the foundation of this. Right? So this actually is fruit pink. And let me just get, what I also do is I like to have a piece of some kind of paper here where I can just kind of mark it just to see if that's the color I actually want. That looks close enough. That looks close enough. Okay, so I just start here, and I try not to go too close to the edge, like right around here, like the lines here, because with the alcohol markers, I'm noticing that they tend to run over outside of the line. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay down the foundation. Now this is a dual tip marker, so it has a larger tip here, but I'm more comfortable using this little tip here. I feel like I have better control when I'm coloring, but you can do it however you want. Okay. Okay, so let's see. All right, so I think now that I'm looking at this, that might be too, this one might be too dark. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just switching out a little bit here. Because remember, I'm still at the beginning of my journey. I'm going to take the darker color now. And I'm just going to go in right here, right along the leaf, where I think it may have a darker shade. Right? There might be darkness in that area. And there might be some darkness right around here too. So I'm just going to go along there and see what happens. All right, Pam. She said she'll finish watching us later. I'm going to take this medium color here and drag that out a little bit. Just a little bit there. Maybe go along the sides there. Okay, and then I'm going to go up this way. So what are y'all saying? I can't...
Well, I'll read something, but, well, first of all, I pray as well to Amanda Dotson. She says, I'm in Monterey County, California. My brother's a deputy, my nephew a police officer, my best friend's husband's a detective, 3 nieces who are nurses, and my daughter are on life support with the virus.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry, Amanda.
Praying for you.
I pray that
Goodness.
they overcome this.
My goodness.
This thing is real. Oftentimes, it's easy to think of this as something that's on TV, but it's not on TV. This is here. We have to do everything we can to combat it, and the only way we can, that's by social distancing, washing our
For now,
hands,
getting
or
some control right now.
whatever we can do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my deeper color, and I just continue to shade, keep shading this stuff in the areas that I think might be dark. And sometimes when it's wet, it may not look right, but it just give it some time to dry, and it'll start to all kind of blend in a little bit.
Bye, Pam. I think it's Pam.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Thank you, Karen Holgram. Diana was saying, who was Diana? Someone else was saying they were having problems. They want to use digital stamps, but they're not sure if they can do it because their computer knowledge is not that great.
Yeah.
And I think
I had to learn too as we went. Yep.
it was Denise Oldham. She says digital stamps are lovely, but don't know how to use them. No computer knowledge. And where's it at? Someone said to watch my videos. Karen Holgram said that.
To watch her videos?
No, to watch the ones that we did.
Oh, the ones that we
I
did.
try to
Oh,
make them
there you
as
go.
easy as possible.
Yeah, they're super easy. And I was a novice when I made the videos, and I feel like I'm a little bit more advanced now. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. So do y'all notice I'm going from dark? I'm going from light to dark and then to medium when I'm using these markers. So just don't be afraid. Just keep blending and blending till you get what you want. So I'm going to take this one. This is a medium color. And I'm just going to shade it in right
Bye,
along,
sweetest pie.
right along here.
She's at work.
See you, Saray. Now I'm going to take my light color and drag that up just so that it blends out a little bit more.
Melissa Zapata says, how many shades of pink are you using? Many shades as you want.
I usually try to do 3 shades, but it's almost like an orange kind of a. This is scarlet right here. This is vermilion, which is more looks really orange like, and this one like a fruit pink. So it's like a combination, but they're blending well together. I'm going with what my eye says.
But you try to get a real light one, huh? Sometimes if you get it too dark, it doesn't give you much leeway to blend.
Well, I used the dark color, but I just used that after.
The one thing that really hit me when Tracey showed me how to use these things and listen to Jazza was that if you do that spreading, I don't know what the technique would be called, while it's still wet.
Blending while it's still
yeah,
wet.
The blending. If you do that while it's wet, it really spreads out really well.
It does.
Don't hesitate and wait like I do it later. Well, no, you won't.
I mean, you could go back and correct it, which I ended up having to do by just applying it again. And the lighter color will lift off some of the darker color. So if you say, "Ooh, this is too dark," you can go back in with the light, and it'll lift off some of the darker color.
Amanda says it looks peach on my phone.
Yeah, it's more like a peachy color.
Hey, y'all, you want red? Excuse me, all of yawning. Sorry.
Wow, Bill.
I stayed up kind of
Nap
late
time?
last night.
Okay, so there you go. And see, for me, I want more shadow. So I'm going to grab this one over here. I had put this aside at first, but this deep, deep red, I'm just going to go in like right here, right along this area where to me, there would be a shadow.
And Jay says, when I first used an alcohol marker, I thought, why do they rave on and on about it? It looks like a stain. But then it settled and oh my God, the color.
Yes, once that color settles in, I'm telling you, you know I love my watercolor markers, but I've been using these these markers, and I have to tell you, I'm like really, really liking them. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my light and I'm going to go this area. So notice I'm not doing a whole large area. I'm doing bits and pieces at a time for the shading. So I'm going to take this lighter color again and I'm just laying down my color. Okay, I'm going to take my darker color, this one right here, and I'm just going to go right along here where I think there might be a shade. See, I'm just thinking that there might be some shading there. I think that's the hardest part is where people like, they're thinking too much. But I say, right, in my craft room, just go by what you think. Melissa asked the question. You said, what brand are these? These are like some really economical markers. They're by a company, I think the company that sells them is ADAXI, but they're like cool touch markers.
Thank you, Teresa Thompson.
Cool touch markers.
Teresa Thompson says, I'm loving your channel. I just watched it the first time yesterday, and I have subscribed and purchased today's stamp release.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Teresa.
So you see this color here. This is the lighter color. I'm going in and I'm kind of lifting off some of that other darker color. So if you feel like, hey, it's too dark, you can always lift the color off with the lighter color. I like that about these markers. But then you just leave it alone too. Don't keep because once it's wet, you can't really tell the true color of it. So give it a little bit of time to dry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these darker markers again here. And I'm going to make it look even deeper. To me, it should be even darker right in this corner right here. Right along this area here where the petal would just fold right over.
Karen has problems with those. Karen Hargram, but she uses the prisms. She loves those.
Oh, I've heard about those. I would love to get those.
Whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Margie says, I need a nap.
Then go take a nap, Marge.
You're very welcome, Sandy. She says, I love that color wheel. Thanks for posting the link. That's awesome. Well, if you don't like that one, but all of them work about the same, but that Adobe is a good one. It really is.
People are outside walking, just taking a walk. It's so quiet in the neighborhood, isn't it, babe? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's very quiet.
I should shame myself. Look at that lady right there, Trace. I need to get out and walk, don't I?
Bill.
I have no
We're going to be
excuse,
walking.
There's a lady outside right now walking. I've used every excuse in the world. She's at least 105, okay?
She is not 105, Bill.
Okay.
You know.
She is walking. That's how I know. Okay?
You know.
Hey, she's doing.
But she's out there doing it, though.
Exactly.
She's getting it done. So you see, I'm still taking section by section because to me it's easier. So now look at this. I'm going in with a darker color. I should have just put my lighter color, but I wasn't paying attention. But I'm going to go in with my lighter color now and just drag that out. It still works. Okay, see that? It's working, y'all. Teresa Thompson. Wait a minute. Teresa Thompson? Teresa, where do you live?
TT.
If that's the same Teresa Thompson,
Brenda Hightower.
Find out from Teresa where she lives at.
Brenda.
I know there's a Teresa Thompson that lives close by us.
What's your musician? What's his first name? Not Michael, is it?
Hmm?
No, she was just saying her.
Oh, Teresa lives in Detroit. Oh, okay. You know what? There's a Teresa Thompson that we met at Dollar Tree that lives right here
Oh,
close
Teresa
to where
lives
we
up there
are.
by Bertha Bless Wilson in Detroit. Teresa, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Don't hold it against me. Margie took a walk this morning.
Yeah, we still need to go take our walk.
Karen Hargum says she has a set of the Ahuhu markers.
You know what? I saw those. How do you like those? Because I saw those and I was like, "Ooh, I've seen people use those before." How do you like those?
Aren't those the cost-effective ones, or what? She says she
I think that
struggles
they're.
with them, but
Oh, do you?
she still tries working with them, hoping to improve. Dorjan is in Auburn Hills, down the way from Saginaw. Dorjan,
Y'all are neighbors.
you know, Amanda Dotson says she has a Spectrum Noir also. They're in storage, but I love them.
You're loving them from afar, huh?
Melissa she has the Ahuhu. Did I say it right?
She likes them.
She says they're pretty good, but Melissa likes those prisms though. Amanda says she loves her Ahuhus.
A hoo hoo. Bill sounds so funny when he's a hoo hoo.
I mean, it sounds like a
A
cookie
hoo
or
what?
something, huh? Pass the Ahuhu.
No, it does not sound like a cookie. Okay. To you, everything sounds like a cookie.
What about now? Okay.
So again, I'm not paying attention. I'm using my darker color, and now I'm going to take the lighter color.
Teresa is telling Amanda,
And
pull
blend this
those
up.
things out of storage, okay? And Jay says she has Copics and Tombos, but she's still learning how to use them. Everyone's learning how to
We're
use
still
whatever.
learning. Yep, we're all still learning. I'm sure I haven't used my Tombos,
You know what? I don't
to
care.
their very,
I don't care
the
how
utmost.
cool or how pathetic the thing is. If you put some time in it, you'll be able to make masterpieces out of it. That's just how it is.
Yeah, so I'm just taking my time with these markers, I'm just taking my time.
I remember
And I'm going to go in with an even deeper shade of red here. Let's see if I can find something even deeper.
Melissa says,
Actually, I'm going to use this wine color. This is called wine red, right?
yeah.
So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go in on some of these little areas right here.
Let's see what happens. Huh?
See that?
Melissa says she still can't afford the Copics yet. You and everyone else. Okay?
Exactly.
Right, Brenda Hightower, consistency.
Yep, so now I'm just going in here. See those little areas where you would think that there might be just a little bit of a darker shade. Just right in there. I think when you rush the process of shading, that's when it, just kind of like, you just say, hey, I'm going to just go for it real quick. I think shading takes a little bit more time, but the outcome is just gorgeous.
One thing I got from...
See that? Look at that. So now just that little bit of...
One really great point I got from Asia when we were talking the other day was when she said she just takes her time. Because oftentimes you look at someone who you feel like, oh, they make incredible pieces, and you'll be ready to crucify yourself because in your mind you're thinking she probably did this in 30 minutes, and then you hear her say, no, this took me a week. Just this part right here. Because I took my time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point right now, where are we going?
Well, I think you should always make the time to do something that you love,
Well, what happens, we're in such a constant rush to go somewhere else. We can't attend to what's happening right now.
Right.
Okay,
so that's my shading in a nutshell. Doesn't look exactly like that, but they shouldn't look exactly alike, but it looks pretty good, right? And I'm still learning. And so now let's go ahead and work on that leaf.
Melissa Zapata uses something called the Zig watercolor marker.
Oh, I've heard of those before.
And Jay says, thanks for walking us through the coloring. So you're starting with the light first, is that it? On the green leaf?
Yep. So just lay down the light color first, and then you go in with the other colors. And then if you don't want to do all of this shading, just go ahead and just straight color it in. So I'm going in with this darker green here. And then I'm going to take the, let's see, this medium green, which is like it says yellow green. And I'm just going to go and drag that out.
Georgian says, from Michigan says, Tracy, can you do a rose in red?
If you want to, yeah.
No, can you do one for us? Let me write that, finish that part.
Well, how long have we been on here?
91 minutes.
Look, how long have we been on here right now, y'all?
Well, that'd be interesting to see, though. Like, how would a darker color?
I mean, I would just go in straight in with red. I'd probably use different shades of red, possibly. I don't know. I guess you'll see it live then, huh?
Amanda says that she had so much in storage, she had to break up and move from a 3,500 square foot home into a smaller unit, and she misses all of her crafting goodies. As long as the crafting stuff will get in there, okay? The hardest part is not being able to easily access the stuff you need when you need it.
Yeah.
Bye, Crafty Okie or Sandy Swanson. That's it, right? She has to go.
Okay. See you, Sandy.
Bye.
All right. Now I'm going to go in with this medium color here and blend it all the way out.
And Jay says, I agree with Dorjan. Do each of the roses. She was thinking of one more in a different color. I'm just interested to see how.
You're just trying to keep me on here for
at least
for
one
ages.
more though. Just how would a deeper color do? A darker color do with blending? What kind of techniques?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There you go. I mean, I don't know how a darker color. I could do I think there's different shades of red. We'll see. We'll see. That sounds like a tutorial though that I would need to watch.
You know. Anj says, I love your channel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anj.
Well, we love you tuning in.
Let's see. Let me go back. I'm sure I missed something. If I miss anyone's comments, forgive me. It's just so much is happening. I'm doing other things too. Debbie Raxdale says the shading makes all the difference.
It really does.
And as far as pencils, Karen Hogram says she did not realize how different the pencils are, and the prisms. Apparently, the feel of the prisms are something that's extraordinary for her compared to some of the ones that she's tried.
Yeah, I have those Prismacolors. I have those pencils. And the feel of it is just so different. Okay. We're getting there now.
Ann J says she saw a neat technique by Diane Black. She was doodling and used a shade of gray on the outside of the doodle she was doing, and it made it pop. I tried it, and it seems to work.
Nice.
Actually, anytime you outline something, it's going to pop.
Y'all said time flies when you're having fun. This is pretty fun. I wonder if y'all can really see how much the color is really popping on this. I mean, it's so gorgeous. And these images are easy to cut
Bye,
out if you
Kim.
need to cut them out. They're really easy to cut out. So I went light, then I went dark. Now I'm going to go in with the medium.
Dan Attorney says, when my daughter moved out, I was going to have a craft room, but then my son moved in, laugh out loud. See, you
Ah,
took too long. As she was walking out the door, she should have been throwing her stuff somewhere before the door even closed, before your son could come back in. And then once he came in, you said, hey,
there you
I
go.
guess you got to sleep in the garage.
That's funny.
Ma, I can't sleep in the garage. I'm going to get somewhere else. Oh, okay. All right. Take it easy.
Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of figure this thing out. Doing this second one. This is rose red.
It does. Karen Hankinson.
Okay. And then this one right here, let's see. Go ahead, Bill.
See, Karen says your shading, it looks almost 3D-ish almost. It does. It does have a three, like it's jumping off the page. Kind of. Bye, Amanda. She may be back though. Oh, she will
Rose
be back,
red.
but on another live. But thank you so much for coming.
This is scarlet. This is rose red, and then I need something. So I'm trying to do something that's like a red rose. This is a deep red, but to me these two look so too similar. So let's see this wine red. Let's see what these three do. Let me look and see. That's what that looks like. That's even a little bit deeper. And this one is going to be really deep. Oh, wrong side. Let's see. Ooh, that's dark, huh? That'd be good for making like these shadows and stuff. So let's see. Vivid. Let's look at this vivid red. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's go for it, y'all.
Gloria Thorpe is asking. Tharp, I'm sorry, Gloria. She says golden. She says gorgeous rose. Did you use black to outline any of the lines?
No. I used this wine red.
Well, you know what? When I actually put this together, I make the lines strong enough. I don't know what the proper word would be, so they really stand out. So even if you don't outline them, the image should still burst through. But if you ever want to make something pop and you're coloring or doing something, that black outline is a great thing. Another thing that helps if you just remember something as basic is put your darker images on lighter, on top of things that are light, and light things on top of things that are dark.
Okay, so I just laid down this scarlet red. I just want to see what that looks like when it dries. And I'm going to go in with this wine red right off the bat. Let's see. Let's see what we get with this.
Gloria says, yes, the lines really stand out. I think that's important, even when I was constructing or editing these.
So the shading on this really helps too.
Yeah.
Because it actually gives the illusion of shadows on there.
I like how you do that with the shadows.
That's interesting.
What?
That little effect. And that looks almost pinkish to me, even though it's a red marker. It must be the camera. I don't know if y'all are seeing it, but to me it looks a little bit more pink.
Well, what's going to be interesting is when you get like what you're doing now with the wine color, how you're going to blend that.
I just did, babe. I just did.
Oh,
I'm blending it now.
oh, there you go.
See that bottom color there? That's the little blending area. Okay, just seeing how this goes here.
Shirley Lucas made it. Hi, Shirley.
Hey, Shirley. We are over here blending and coloring and having a good old time.
Right. You just released this new digital stamp set. That's 15% off along with the rest of them.
Vivid red. Probably got too many reds over here.
You can never have enough reds.
This is called rose red, so this must be the one, right? Ooh, that's really starting to pop. That red there. Ooh, I'm going on the outside of the lines there.
Is that right?
Red is really starting to pop there.
Do some damage.
Kind of like that. Let's put that scarlet. Let's put that one over there so I don't confuse myself. I think it looks more red now than it does on the camera. Yeah, I mean, this is like a real vibrant red. Looking at the camera, looking up at the screen, it doesn't look that red to me. But looking like right here in person, it's really red. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like a real vibrant red, but to me it looks pink on the camera. Oh, and Jay, she said, "Oh, my heart be still." That's cute. And you loving this, huh? I'm loving the process, okay? Okay, let's see what happens if we go in with this deep dark color right here first.
Yeah, let's go for broke.
And then go out on the other colors.
So a lot of it's just experimentation.
Sorry, y'all, I got the window open, and that's why you hear so much noise. Let's see what happens when. That's like, let's see what happens if we go this way rather than driving through town the other way.
And when Tracey would say that, we would all say, no.
I would do that. Let's take this way. We're out on a family car ride. Let's go this way. So this actually is a rose red.
Oh. And Jay said I could watch this all day. The Man in Action Group says I'm learning a lot, Tracey.
Oh, good. See, you're just thinking about where the shadow would be on that rose. I actually have a rose bush on the side of the house too, so that kind of helps. Okay, so I'm really liking the way this rose red turns out when I put it on there. Let's see. Let's see what happens when we do this.
Shirley Lucas talking about, hey, maybe you could have an all-day marathon. Shirley, people would be like, Tracey has lost her mind. Look at what she's doing. Like I have nothing better to do than to stay on here all day.
It's either that or look out the window, right, Shirley?
I am not going to watch this. Your husband be like, oh.
A lot of behind-the-scenes messages coming to me.
Okay.
I just thought that video you did was just too long. That does look pinkish to me.
But but it's a deeper color though compared to the first one, so it's different.
No, but I'm saying on camera, it looks pinkish.
Yeah.
I mean, the markers are red, but the camera
Oh,
looks pinkish.
Karen says we can watch and listen to you all day.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'd be sleeping on the floor, sleeping with the dog.
He would be.
Dog be on here
Right
like,
now, the
is
dog.
that Bill yawning?
The dog is out like a light right underneath my
snoring?
desk right now. Okay, so let's smooth that out a little bit.
Ann says nothing is long in the crafting world.
Exactly.
Especially if you're having a blast.
Well, I'm glad this is taking y'all away from, watching stuff on TV. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just saying watching stuff on TV.
That's interesting how you doing that.
You know what? This right here really helps. This little dark color really helps. Okay, so let's go ahead and color these other. And notice I'm just going by sections. I'm not doing like a whole area at once, just doing little sections. Wow, Bill, really? See that, y'all, that. Look at Shirley. Shirley, don't start nothing.
There talking stuff.
Shirley over there talking.
Hi, Sonia Creel. You're right, Shirley. I'm yawning already at the thought of it. She's roofing.
That is too funny.
I knew someone was missing from here. Then I saw Sonia Creel's name.
Sonia showed up, huh? Sonia, we just had the new stamp set, new digital stamp set, Sonia. Look at this. Look how cute. This is really red.
Yeah, you would have to know in advance all that marathon so everybody could sleep, get stuff, get food supplies.
Get food supplies and stuff.
Tell your family members, do not mess with me. I'm not coming out the craft room, so they don't call the ER or whatever it's called. Something's wrong. She won't come out.
She's stuck in her room with the door locked.
Hold up, Ann J, where you at again? I think it's 11:20 where she's at.
Oh wow!
Or it's pretty late.
Where is she? Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, then how you know it's 11:20?
Well, it's 11 something. Is that right, Ann J?
So you see, y'all, I'm just taking my time. I'm just going in, shading, alternating the markers, going in with the darker. And right now, I'm just doing the two markers for right now.
Ann J is in Tehran.
Oh, wow.
You're a long way away, Ann J.
Hey, Ann J.
Thanks for watching. I'm just stunned.
Thank you for watching.
And that's another thing.
Everyone from all over the world brought together.
I love that.
Yep.
Seriously, guys. We're all in this together. Karen Hargrove said they used to do all their scrapbooking marathons online back in the day. Oh, you're just from the old school.
Melissa says she's over here. What is she doing?
Fussy cut. Oh, she got her scissors now. They just came in the mail.
Fussy cutting the butterfly stamp set. Go ahead.
You're right, Ann J.
The crafting world has no borders. I love that, Ann J. Exactly. I love it.
Tracey and I always talk about how we have so much more in common than we have in difference.
Yep.
I don't know what it would take for people to understand that. We probably have to be attacked by aliens, which seems like we're being attacked by that now. But It's just an invisible alien.
Margie said it's 150 where she is. Is that what it is here too? What is it here? Oh, it's 253. Okay, see?
Uh-oh. Georgia says, what are the numbers? I have the same markers. I can order my download, pull up a TV tray, and go at it. Oh, you do the TV tray thing too. Like Asia. Shelly, you got it. Shelly Taylor says, keep me in your prayers. My son is in Marine boot camp.
Oh.
I wonder how that's working out. Are they social distancing in boot camp or?
I wish y'all could see this flower, like really, really see the flower.
Hi, Mimi. Mimi says, I like the good vibes.
Thank you. Look at that, y'all. Of course, the green again.
Thank you, Gloria Tharp. She says, Tracey and Bill, you make me forget that I'm sheltering in place. Corona V can take a back seat.
There you go. Just kick it to the curb. That red looks really good. I wish y'all could really see how red this actually
That thing
looks.
looks nice.
I mean, it's not coming through on camera. But look how red that looks, Bill.
Yes, but what is coming through on camera looks quite exceptional, Tracey.
And I mean, I'm still at the beginning of my shading, y'all. So as I learn, I share.
Melissa says she really likes that darker rose. The marathon scrapbooking group Karen's talking about, it says we have a group of ladies we've met online throughout scrapbooking for over 15 years.
Oh, wow.
And that's amazing. So, Ann J, are you a member of the Mindless Crafting group on Facebook? If so, go over there and check it out. We would love to see some of your crafting projects. When you join us, just make sure you answer the 3 questions. Michelle Harris says, love it. The red looks like velvet.
Oh, nice. And I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I just got 3 colors and didn't think about it. You just have to go ahead and try it. So I'm trying it in front of y'all live. No pressure.
Georgia with her TV tray now. She says, hey, work for Asia.
Hey. I know, right?
Oh, I understand, Ann. Ann says not yet. She still struggles with Facebook and she needs a VPN. I understand that. Well, we're just happy that you can even come in and be part of this.
It's starting to look like something, y'all.
You know?
Wasn't sure at first. I'd rather try it behind the scenes, but hey.
You gotta see, can you make
might as well try it in front of my crafty family. If I could make the leaves what, Bill?
Put one more shade of darker and see how that works out.
Why don't we see how it works out for him?
Nah, I knew she was gonna say that. Let's see if it works out for you.
Let's see how it works
That's
out
what
for
she was gonna
you,
say.
darling.
Y'all see how that is? The moment I try to say something, she
all
puts
up
it
in my
back on
craft
me.
room. Yeah, darling.
Shirley Lucas has to go back to work.
All right, Shirley, be careful.
Shirley.
Thanks for joining us.
The Bennett Action Group says, that marker sounds so relaxing. I know that sounds kind of weird.
You know what? Someone else had said the same thing.
Thank you, Karen Nelson. She says, beautiful coloring. Love it. You guys are so inspiring. Can watch you guys all day and night.
Oh.
You're right, Brenda Hightower. It does look kind of velvety.
Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. It looks like we're back. Can y'all see and hear me okay? Because it looks like it just went off. Okay. And see these markers now, Michelle. Michelle Harris said Tracy's instincts about the red was spot on. It is my favorite. And I'm just using what I have. I mean, this is not the really expensive Copic markers. I'm just using these markers. 80 for what? $34? You know? That does look velvety. It really looks like it wants to jump off the page. Seriously. I didn't really think it was going to come out looking that way, and it's working.
Shelley Taylor says, love your cards. I'm new to your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Glad to have you, Shelley.
Look at that.
Karen says, definitely the first one you did now looks peach colored next to the red one.
It does. Yep.
But they have peach roses.
Yep. You can do whatever color. You can get roses in whatever color you want now.
Hi, Shirley Alexander.
You can make your roses whatever color you want. So the key to shading that I'm finding is don't rush it. Do not rush. Someone said, welcome, Shirley Taylor. Sonia, you're funny. She said, but I'm warning you, we're a crazy bunch. Oh, we are.
A crazy, crafty bunch, she says. Well, you know what, though? I always say crafting is a reflection not only of ourselves, but of life and how we approach life and how we attempt to approach life.
Yep.
Well, I'm kind of quiet because I'm afraid of what a person may say. And you know what? That's reflective of my crafting. What if we could just drown that out and say, you know what?
I'm going to use the loudest and brightest colors.
When I enter the doors or my crafting space, wherever it may be, whether it's in a room or just sitting in front of a TV tray, I'm closing off all criticism, even my own, anything anyone has to say, and I'm going to release myself with full force to be all that I can be without fear of criticism, with total self-acceptance, and craft through that filter. And you're going to start to discover, you're going to start to find out that when you do that, the decisions you start to make outside of your craft space start to change ever so slightly. You all of a sudden start to operate without those filters of fear of self-acceptance, without fear of someone saying something about what you just did or didn't do.
Yep.
That crafting thing can be quite interesting.
And I get that a lot.
Yeah.
What I did and didn't do and how I could have done it better. And if it was me, I would have done this. And you just got to drown it out.
Right.
And those messages come at me all the time. I'm telling you, y'all can do it though.
Right. You're right, Karen. Karen says, I always say, take me as I am or it's your loss.
Yep.
Karen Nelson says, you guys are so interesting. I'm just sitting here sorting through my stash of scrap paper while you color chat. You're right, Brenda. A purple rose. You're right, Taz Holden. My happy place is my crafty area.
And who said purple rose? I'm about to get y'all.
Brenda Hightower.
Y'all are too much.
Hi, Melanie.
Look at that. Okay, so let me show y'all the cards so far. That looks really good. Someone said if you turn it over, you can emboss it and make it puffy-like. That is so true. You sure can. You can get that puffiness out of this. Yep.
Gloria Tharp says, I'm going to buy the Digi stamp now. I just love the roses in the mason jar with the hearts. Hopefully, they come out as beautiful as Tracy's. Here's the thing, Gloria. Most assuredly, they will come out as beautiful as Gloria's.
Yep. Exactly, Gloria. I can't wait to see what you...
I can't wait either. Because
I'm just here to inspire, you know?
Because believe it or not, even to look at Tracy's is somewhat of a limitation because you're putting a limit on what it is that you can do. because we're all individual.
You can do it. I'm just here.
Right.
I'm just the inspiration.
Right. Just use that as the filter and release yourself.
Oh, Melanie is on here. I didn't see Melanie. How come you didn't tell me Melanie came in the
I
craft
did.
room?
You missed that.
Melanie, I missed it. Every time I see Melanie, all only picture that I get it that's in my head is her running across the parking lot to greet me and Bill,
I know, that was
and
funny.
almost getting hit by a
I got
car.
scared. I thought somebody. I started looking for the police.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
do it.
She's so
It wasn't
adorable.
me.
Melanie is just so adorable,
She
okay?
is. Michelle Harris says everyone has their own crafting style. You do you. Even the old masters had their
I
own
just have to
style.
do me. Yeah. I
Right.
just, and that's what I tell people when they say, "Oh, the video was too long."
But you,
Just look, just doing me. I
but
said, then you're really not going to like the other 800 then. You're not going to like the other 800 videos. If this one was too long, you're not going to. This might not be the channel for you.
but one thing I will say about that, Gloria, I can't tell you how many videos I watched on something that opened up the filter of my understanding that released me to become more than I was before I saw that video or that technique. When I saw that technique, I said, "Whoa, oh my goodness, I could do this. And if I do this, what if I do this?" And all of a sudden, it became something fresh and new.
Exactly. So, with that said, do I do one more rose or do we?
Melanie says, "I've been here the whole time." Laugh out loud.
Oh, Melanie.
Michelle Kerr says, "I'm so loving. These colors are so astounding."
Okay,
Melanie Culberson says, and yes, that was a moment.
that was too hilarious. When I say she came running, y'all, she was no joke. I'm going to use these Nouveaux. Purple, right? Lavender, purple. Yeah, we'll use these. Switch it up on this last one. Look, Bennett Action Group. You know what?
What color you
Y'all
gonna
have
do?
stuff to
Purple,
do
huh?
right
You gotta do
now.
purple, huh?
Yes, Bill. Okay, so once again, you just got to take your time here.
Angela Rainey says, "What's the name of the other markers? They're by a company called ADAXI. They're called the Cool
Cool
Colors."
touch, babe. Just type it in there.
Let me have one. Let's see.
It says touch cool, but I saw cool touch.
Touch
Yeah.
Cool. Touch, I don't know.
We don't know, y'all. They just really good markers, though.
But here's the thing. Go to ADAXI. Okay.
Yeah. On
Amazon.
on Amazon. Okay, so this might look a little bit pink. These are the Nouveau markers, and I got these in Kathy Champion's store. These are Nouveau alcohol markers. And so, let's see. We're going to try doing this one. So I'm using, the nice thing about these is they came in a pack of 3. So the colors are already laid out for you. Right? 433, this is 436, and this is 443. So you go from light, medium, and then to dark. Okay, so I'm going to take the dark color now. And then you got the fine brush and you got the broad brush also on the other side, on this side. Let me show you. Oh, I hadn't opened this yet. Okay, let's use this one. See, that's what the broad one looks like. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So this is the darker one here. So I'm just going in with the dark color right along that border.
Karen Hankinson says, "How do they feel while coloring?"
They feel excellent. Yeah, which ones? The ADAXI or these Nouveaux? They feel good. I mean, I'm going in with the lighter color here, y'all. And I'm just gonna.
DFC, come on, oops, late again. Girl. Oh, Brenda Hightower says, "What pack do you have for the Nouveaux?" Don't know. The purple ones is all I know.
Hold on, I'll get it for you because I didn't throw away the packaging because I knew someone was gonna possibly ask.
Margie, I don't think Kathy's been on here today. She probably has all kind of stuff she's doing.
This is the, let's see, this is the medium, right? So that one isn't blending enough for me, so I'm going to just take the medium. Now we got the blend. Here it is. Here comes the blend, y'all.
So Deb C, what have you been doing all day? Was that a loaded question?
Okay, so I'm just going like that. Let's see what happens with this. I'm going to go with the lighter color, because to me it needs a little bit more blending out there. Oh, let me show you what the packaging looks like. This one is Palma Violets. Nouveau alcohol markers, Palma Violets. That's what I'm using.
Oh, Deb C, we forgive you then. She had a phone meeting in her pajamas. Deb, you can get used to that, huh?
Have y'all been coming out of your pajamas? when y'all wake up?
I haven't.
I just want to know. Oh, I know you haven't.
I have
But
not.
I'm just saying, have y'all been coming out of your pajamas? Like y'all
Like what for?
Working at least
get back in the bed.
at least putting on some fresh clothes, okay? Now you see what I'm doing here now? Just taking my time and blending. Sounds almost like closer. Have y'all been taking?
No, they're not taking. Let's just cut to the chase. They are not coming out of those
Let's be real.
pajamas.
We're family. Y'all could tell me.
They are not doing it.
Have y'all been coming out in pajamas?
We're in the high tower. You know good well you're not coming out your pajamas.
They're not even.
Sometimes.
They're not.
Only to go to the grocery store. I see some people in the grocery store in their pajamas.
They're not even
with house shoes. Okay?
They're not even pajamas anymore. Once you wear them on the second day, they're called pajamas.
I promise you, I have seen people at the grocery store here
who has
in Georgia.
I just want y'all to raise your hand. Raise your hand.
And a mask, okay?
Who's coming?
Oh, what is this, Halloween or something? What's going on? Am I being punked? I was looking around for a camera, you know? What's going on?
People like, oh, well, whatever.
Margie says, I call them loungers. Oh, that makes it okay.
Loungers, okay.
I just call it pajamas, okay? Yes, Brandon Hightower, to the store. Yes, they did, okay?
Yep, they did it.
It's the younger people.
They were like, I got a mask on. No one's going to recognize me anyway.
They did so.
They're not going to recognize us, Bill. We got a mask on. No one's going to recognize you.
The benefit, Action Group says, I put on the full face trying to keep my routine. But Lord, it's hard, though. Margie says, I changed from jammies to lounge outfits.
Pajamas, okay.
She turns them on the other side.
Y'all got your pajamas on, okay? Y'all not fooling me. I changed this morning, okay?
That's about it, Linda. She says, take a shower and change my nightgown. That's how pretty much how it goes.
That's hilarious. I just thought I'd ask y'all.
That's what everyone's doing. What Linda's doing. Take a shower.
I just wanted to know. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm taking a survey and asking for a friend. Okay, so I started with the light lavender, and now I'm going in with this, the darker color, the darkest one in that bunch. Let me just go ahead all the way up here.
You're right, Margie. Margie says jammies and loungers are different.
And then I'm going to go in with the medium color.
DFC says if she goes out in public, she just puts on sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny Creel says, I love that jar filled with hearts.
It is really cute. I'm going to do a couple more of these too later on today.
And you get to really kind of practice that shading technique on those things. I like that part.
Okay, so now if I want to lift some of this color up,
what do you do?
I just let it dry for a little bit, right? just for a little bit. Let's see. Let me put a little bit darker in here, closer to the
Yes,
edge.
Deb. See, when you get a chance, Tracy, show Deb the new stamp set. She's. I'm assuming this is the new stamp set.
Yes, it is, Deb.
In 1 second, we'll show you, Deb.
Deb, I'm shading. One moment while I'm finished shading here. Okay, I'm gonna get this dark color here because I feel like it needs a little bit more of a shadow right here where this overlaps. Okay, here is, let that dry for a little bit.
Tanya Chris says, I have cleaned myself to death. Now I want to color with Tracy.
Oh. Okay, and you see that? So that's the new Cherish Our Friendship Digi stamp. And all of the fun stuff on here. So much fun, so much fun. All of this, look at all of this. This is, I printed this out, so look at that. So much fun to play with.
That is crazy.
Y'all gonna be playing some stuff, huh?
I'm dying to see what happens when people get to messing around with that rose basket bucket.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect. This is just, yeah. Okay, so we're shading, okay?
Tracy.
Shading.
Karen Hargram says they had a guy in Phoenix a couple months ago who stole a lady's wheelchair on the, I guess on the MARTA, on the rail thing.
Huh?
He was wearing reindeer slippers. They weren't quick enough for him to get away, so he was caught. Thank goodness. When you want to steal somebody's wheelchair and you have mobility, you need to get.
Something ain't right, okay?
I mean, that's just absolutely deplorable beyond all belief, you know? Hope they should have all caught him and just put it on him, okay? Margie is asking Tracy, can you tell a real difference in the markers between the ADAXI and the numerals, or does it feel about the same?
That's a good question. The Nouveaux feel a little bit more, I don't know, so to me it feels a little bit softer. It feels, that's a good question, Margie. It feels just a little bit softer for some reason. I don't know how to.
I tell you what, though, Kieran, depending what neighborhood the guy in, the police wouldn't have had to catch him. Okay, he would have hoped they caught him, because the people would have take care of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this.
You know what? The way you're doing that, it almost looks like a coat, like a jacket.
Right, it's like covering up the jacket, like the lapel, right? Yeah, like a jacket collar almost. I get you, babe.
Deb C says this is going to be fun. I've just started being able to hold a pen in my right hand again and control it. I'm going to have to try and do some of the shading. I'm really loving that.
You're gonna have fun. Just take your time. Don't go in trying to just like, oh, I gotta hurry up and finish this. No, just take your time. It's very relaxing too. Very relaxing. So I'm having a good time doing this right now. And I'm not going for perfection. That's the other thing, you know? So maybe the blending police might come after me, y'all.
You know what, Brenda Hightower, that's a good question. She says, how in the world did that guy expect to get away? He probably expected complacency on the part of the onlookers. No one's going to say anything because no one cares. But he was surprised that day. I mean, you see, that could have been someone's mother or father. In their mind, when you see it, you think, you just took my mama's wheelchair. I'm going to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Bill, stop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was looking through my alcohol markers the other day and remembered that I had a colorless blender. I know, and I don't use the colorless blender like I should, huh? I guess I need to go look at some videos on colorless blending or something.
Oh yeah.
My dog is under this table. Goobs, what you doing?
Deb C says, have you ever used a colorless blender?
I think I did, but it just didn't seem right, for the effect that I wanted. But I probably wasn't using it the way I needed to. So at some point
Maybe you
in
get
my
back to it.
blending journey,
Well, you know what I think what happens is since you would, if you didn't really come across it in a tutorial up front, once you watch a handful of several tutorials,
I saw
you
some
create
people
your
use
own
it.
techniques.
I saw some people use it.
But
I
I think,
did.
you know, it's easy, you kind of get comfortable.
Yeah, I saw people use it.
And if it works for you, hey.
Yep. This is super duper fun, y'all.
Well, there you go.
Let me do this one. So I'm taking it in sections. Once you start to learn one, you just keep going and
Just
you
practice.
start to learn more and more and more. Yep.
So the more you do, the better you get, huh?
That's it in a nutshell. The more you do, the better. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me get the darker one here. Are y'all still there? It got very quiet.
Yeah, I agree, Karen. Karen Hargreaves, she was saying how what made it worse is the guy dumped the woman out of the chair. And it boggles the mind how dumb some people are. Being in the chair herself makes her mad when people do such things. See what it is? Hey, Karen, we need people like Charles Bronson from Death Wish. Turn him loose on people like that. Please. And Jay says, Tracey, will you use all the roses on one card or do something else?
Mm-hmm.
You hadn't got that far, huh?
Haven't even thought about it yet. You can use them all on one card if you wanted to. You can have, it doesn't have to be all the same. That means y'all gonna make me make a card out of this, huh? Okay. Okay. But I don't want anyone writing me behind the scenes.
Tracey, I like your lies, but they're just entirely too long. Oh, we've got those, believe me. It's just too long. It's ridiculous. Doesn't even make sense.
I haven't heard anyone say that, Bill. Stop being dramatic, okay?
Which is why you do it.
Okay, so let me just let you know next one's going to be 5 hours.
Look, we're in a pandemic, okay? We have to do something. Jennifer Real is on here.
Hey, Jennifer.
She says, hi, this digital is absolutely adorable.
Thank you. See, now I'm going the other way now, right? I'm mixing it up. I'm going from dark to medium to light.
Well, there you go. Exactly, Karen Hogger. She says, if people complain, there's a thing called click the X and close the page. Exactly. Or go pick a different one.
Funny.
Pick a different video.
Y'all don't understand. You be getting it every day, okay?
Right. Or if you really
someone is just not happy about something, so you know what? You just got to do you.
If you understand the technique that well, if you usually really kind of need to get the basics, don't even worry about this. Either go to the little gear and speed it up, or cut the sound off and just really speed it up. Hi, Pam Tabor.
Pam, how are you?
She says, looks like you've been on for a while.
We've been on for a minute. So and that's because of your crafty friends here.
That's because we're waiting on you. We can leave now. See ya. No, just kidding.
Your crafty friends here having me on here, trying to keep me longer, but that's okay. That's okay.
She says, I'm sure I missed a lot of good stuff, but I'm glad I'm here now.
Oh, we're glad you're here now, too.
Exactly, Margie. Right.
Margie's still awake?
Margie is a trooper, okay?
Margie said she was going to sleep.
Margie is not sleeping. Margie ain't slept since
Margie probably over
1995,
there
okay?
packing up some Happy Mail right now. Knowing Margie.
Exactly. Remember Fran Smith? She says, people who love to complain are miserable people. Pray for them and just keep it moving.
Exactly.
Well, I don't like pray. And just keep on stepping, okay?
Look at that.
Jennifer says, I'm sorry I was late. I was just eating for 3 hours, okay? That's what Margie said. She beat me to the punch.
Okay, so here. So y'all see how I'm doing, right? I'm just going in here and just trading out the colors and coming back in with a darker color where I think it might need to be dark.
Hey, Jennifer, that reminds me of the time when back in the dating days, 100 years ago, I had a date with this one girl, right? It was on a Friday. I went to go pick her up, and she just disappeared. Couldn't find her, okay? And I called the next day. At first I was upset, but then I got worried. I said, maybe she was in an accident and got hurt. And finally, around Sunday night, she called me up. Hey. I said, hey. She's like, sorry, I fell asleep. I said, you fell asleep? What you were doing, hibernating or something? Anyway, that was it for her, though. But you made me think about that, Jennifer Real, when you said I was eating and we've been on for 3 hours. I got all that out of that, huh?
The mind. The places it goes when you least expect, right? So all I'm doing is darkening up these areas where I think there might be some shading.
Jennifer says, as long as you're on, she's crafting. But then when you sign off, then I have to do something serious.
This
like
is
sleep.
Crafting is serious, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this. Actually, let's see. Oh. Guess what, y'all? Look at this. I was going to use my greens for this. I'm going to just go ahead and use the greens. The Nouveau greens.
Hi, Naomi. I didn't know you were on here.
Yeah, Naomi's been on here.
Where have I been?
That purple is cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend the leaf out using this. That's the lighter one. Bamboo leaf, hunter green, and pine grove. So that one's supposed to be darker. To me, these two look really just about the same color to me. Let me show you on here. Let's see. But I guess they work well together. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is more of a darker, deeper green.
You're right, Taz Holden. Taz Holden says if you don't try and you just put too many high expectations and that sort of thing, when you're trying to do something, you will never know what you can do. Right, but have no expectations. Just start.
Now that's true.
Just start and just keep going until you finish.
I think this color is too dark, but I'm going to just see what happens with these two. Just using these two colors.
And how you know when you're finished? When you're finished, you know.
Oh, someone asked that?
No, yeah, we're kind of talking about that.
If someone did tell me one of my projects wasn't finished, I have had that comment before.
You said no.
You didn't finish. I said, yes, I did.
Mine is finished, but you didn't do the so and so.
It finishes when I said it's done.
Well, you can do that on yours, but this one is finished. Okay, it's finished for me. So you have to understand, people have different standards of finish. The only one that matters is yours.
Right. If it's your project, then yes, you are finished.
If I say my project is finished.
So yeah, this green, I actually like this green better, but I'm going to go ahead and continue with this green right here.
Exactly.
This one's a deeper green, but it's real pretty still.
Sonia Creel says, Tracy, you take as much time as you need. When I must exit, I just return as I can. We're all good amongst friends.
Y'all are too much. Thank you.
And Jay says, my project, my finish.
There you go.
Exactly, Ann.
I mean, yes, I have had someone say it to me. I should read the comments one day. Some of the comments we get.
If you read some of the comments that we actually got, y'all wouldn't believe half the stuff. You just simply wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not going to share it.
You simply would not.
Yeah. Like, did they really say that? Delete.
Sometimes we go, thanks for watching, and that's it. Leave it at that.
Bill will tell me, just say thanks
just
for
say
watching.
Thanks for watching, because it doesn't even make sense to go down this road right here.
Mm-hmm. But I knew in order for me to sustain myself on YouTube, to just keep going, I would have to not think about it. I just would have to like not get engaged in those comments and stuff. Just leave it alone.
Tracy, the Bennett Action Group is asking, question, what's our schedule for the rest of the week? You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's a very good question.
That's a good question.
The only thing we know for sure is Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
What's the day? I don't even know what day it is.
If my mom needs us to run out, it's Wednesday, babe.
See, it's Wednesday.
So tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be on at 12 noon on Thursday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure we're on at 12 noon.
Yeah. Friday we're releasing a new digital, so we might come a freebie. So we're gonna come on, just probably briefly and introduce that new freebie.
Yeah, so we'll be on Friday.
Yeah,
around what time?
I'm not sure yet. I'll let them know.
We'll let you know.
But gotta go check on my mother, see how she's doing.
So we'll be on tomorrow and Friday for sure.
Yeah.
And there's no
That's every day then this week.
That's pretty much every day.
Well, there you go.
Bennett, look at you.
Bennett. Thanks for helping us hash out our schedule. And I'll be wearing my pajamas, y'all. I'll be wearing my pajamas.
Exactly. Pam says, I know I'm late, but woo! I am loving the new Digi stamp.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? What's cool about it, for those of you that really like flowers and stuff.
Y'all have told me you love flowers, okay? They have said, oh my goodness, I absolutely love flowers.
And Jay says, it's like being a celeb, Tracy. You can't let anyone tell you off, especially when you're providing content and giving us an education.
Oh, yeah. I'm so used to being kind of like, I'm used to being in the spotlight kind of thing.
But you know what, though, Ann? We don't go off.
I've been doing it for a minute.
We always try to keep it as positive as possible. And if someone says something that we think is really...
Well, here's my go-to. Perhaps...
Uh-oh, I know what you're going to say.
Perhaps, so sorry that this isn't for you, but perhaps you may find another video somewhere, something like that, that's more suitable to your needs. Maybe something like that.
Something like that. But
something lightweight. Or I just don't even respond because I don't have the time.
Even that's too heavy. Just thanks for watching.
I really don't have the time. Yeah, sometimes they get upset. Thanks for watching. Well, why?
Now, if you have a handful of subscribers, then no problem. But if you're getting hundreds of emails a day, or messages,
my goodness,
and from Pinterest and Facebook and YouTube and this and you don't have time to go down all those roads.
Yeah, I don't.
Hi, Loopy.
Yeah, that you just don't, you know.
It doesn't even make sense to go
I
down
think
those
you're just
roads.
used to it being like this, but I think what's greater or more important than anything else is connecting with all of you and being able to share. So that's the big why. Why do you do this? Because I love teaching and I love creating. And I think even when you love teaching and creating, you get to share with somebody or share it with other people who love that thing too that you do. I think that makes it even more special.
Has anyone seen the movie Lean on Me? I know you have. One of my favorite scenes is when the principal comes in there. He brings all the miscreants of the school up to the front of the stadium and puts them on stage. And they're running around, you know, raising Cain as usual. Then he tells them, "Well, thank you for your time. Goodbye. Aloha. Have a wonderful life." And he turns to everyone else and says, "The reason I got rid of them is because I don't have time. We're in a state of emergency right now. Your
Mm-hmm.
education is the most important thing to me and to you and for your life. So if you don't want to be like them, don't act like them because next time it will be you." You know, he didn't even play around with it. I'm not arguing. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying bye.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that? Naomi. Y'all are too much. So y'all keep talking. I'm just gonna go just throw something together real
Yeah,
quick
Taz
here.
says she loves that movie. You know what, Taz?
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw something together.
We used to have the kids watch Lean on Me every year, right before each
Before
school
school, yeah.
season. Mm-hmm. Especially those leaves. I love that darker. See, the other ones are lighter and they have a vibrancy, but the darker ones, they're doing something to that gray that kind of hits me right.
These are so cute. This will brighten anyone's day. Seriously.
Yes, Deb. See, she says love that green and purple combo. Something about that. Lupe asking, has anyone heard from Carmina Romero?
Hmm.
I haven't heard anything.
Has she been on lately? I don't know
I
if I've
haven't.
seen her.
Now that you
That's a
mention
good
it,
question.
I have not seen her for a while. Also,
She didn't. Well, she wasn't on the last live.
now
Hmm.
that you mention it, I don't think so. We'll look for her. Thanks for bringing that to our attention, Lupe. How you doing out there? And Jay, thank you. She says we're brightening up her night.
Oh, so sweet. Uh-oh. Gooby
He
barked.
hears people walking.
He hears someone
How
outside.
dare you walk? Lupe says she's good.
Good to know. Well, y'all brighten up our day too. You see these white piece of paper? I just stamp on those and I'm good to go. I stamp on those and make my little sentiments on these. This may look like trash to someone, but those little white piece of paper, I just can't get rid of them. I don't know where Bill went. He just left the room all of a sudden. Not sure where he went. Oh, I love teaching too. I mean, as a librarian, a lot of people, because a lot of people say, what on earth did you do in your um, before YouTube. I actually was working as a librarian while I was YouTubing. So yeah, but I was a librarian for 20, I think like 23 years. I lose track. I was a librarian for about 23 years. I left the system, the library system about 7 years ago, maybe, or 8 years.
It's
Has it been that
about.
long?
It's been a while.
Man, I haven't been librarianing in a while. So, but I mostly work with children, but I did work with adults. I taught classes. I
Hi.
did lots of arts and crafts stuff with the kids, which is what I loved. And so I would tell the kids, the first thing I would tell them before we started our craft project is, here's what Miss Tracy's project looks like. I want to see what your project looks like. You don't have to make it like this, but I would love to see what your project looks like. And so those kids would go to town because that gives them the freedom to not try to, mine doesn't look like yours. And every time they would come up with these things where they'll add something special to their project because it was theirs. And it was the funnest thing. So fun. So I did that for years. Had a good old time. It was a wonderful, wonderful time.
You still have kids.
Sharing books with kids and
Tracy can't go anywhere without seeing somebody that knew her, helped her with a kid, or
I know
helped her
they
with the
say that
kids'
some people
kids.
still ask for me at the library. Yep. It's nice to leave an impression, a good impression. Yep. Hey, Denise Jackson. Those are looking good, babe. So we need to put all of these on the card, huh? We got helicopters flying, planes, trains, automobiles. All kind of stuff going on here.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's see. Lupe, actually, yes, people have still asked for me at the well, I still keep in touch with my supervisor, former supervisor, because she's a good friend of mine. But she says people still ask for you. And I'm like, really? You would think that. Yep. Okay, so happy to be your friend. Bill, really? That's why you went downstairs, huh? Y'all, what is he doing? Oh boy. He's calling someone, y'all.
Pam.
Bill is over here calling somebody. He just had to do it, didn't he? You said, let's see. Lupe wants to know, are we near a military base? Bill and Tracy. We're near Dobbins, right?
Dobbins.
Yeah, we're near Dobbins Air Force Base. Denise Jackson says, I love your baskets also. Will you do a Mother's Day cards and baskets? That's a good question. I mean, we've been sheltering in place. Unless we absolutely have to go out and get something. I mean, the cards are more doable, but unless we have to absolutely, I don't want to walk around the stores just looking for stuff for Mother's Day basket. I rather just kind of rather not be out and about, So we've been going out only to get essential stuff. He's at it again, Margie. Yep. He's at it again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together here. Let's see what we got. So that one was I'm Thinking of You. That looks cute. That one was landscape, huh? Let's see. Everyone's watching the live. Nobody trying to pick up their phone. Too many people watching the live, Bill. No one is trying to pick up their phone right now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and quickly turn this into a card. And then I have to go find something to eat.
You don't want nothing to eat.
Yeah. Okay, Bill. I'm going to remember that. Okay. You heard what he said, y'all. So we got purple and red will look pretty together. The purple and red looking paper. Huh. I don't have no idea who he's calling right now.
Hello, I speak to Brenda.
Who's that?
Brenda Hightower. This is how you doing, girl?
Brenda, I apologize. I didn't know he was going to call you.
That's all I can say is Phil.
Guys, we are speaking to Brenda Hightower.
Just
okay?
the awesome Brenda Hightower.
Who, from,
you know what?
What?
You are a mess.
He is a mess, ain't he? Look, Brenda.
I can resist it, okay?
He could not.
You know what, Tracy?
Look.
You got something on your hands.
Yeah, something is right. Something.
You have a mess on your hands. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, my crafty friend?
I'm doing very well. I was trying to get myself together to go pick up my medication.
Are you going to wear your pajamas? Are you going to wear your pajamas?
Yeah. Plus, I have on my cartoon character.
You have on your cartoon character what?
Slippers.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay. Look, and me and Bill be out there like, look at this woman over here with her cartoon character slippers on.
Hey, if I see next time I see somebody like I'm gonna say, Brenda.
Brenda, you got on. Don't go to the store in your pajamas, okay? With the B, pajamas.
Is it my pajamas or my pajamas?
Right, exactly.
You know, Brenda's from Atlanta, Tracy.
Brenda, you're right. You're our neighbor.
Yes, I'm in Union City.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you're kind of on the other side.
10 minutes from about 10 minutes from the airport.
From the airport, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how it is.
So you over here just watching us and waiting up. So you getting ready to go out to the store then?
You know what? I really don't go out unless I have to.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
And called me and told me my prescription was ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I run there and I come right back.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I do.
Yep. No need to be out there.
No, people not taking this situation seriously. This is something serious.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it
I
is.
agree.
You know.
I agree.
You know, I just pray every day that people will start taking this seriously, especially some of these people that, I don't know, the younger people think they're invincible, and then not just them, just other people think they're invincible, but this thing has no color, no ethnic group, no age, or nothing.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's just running rampant. And so I agree. Yeah. I want to stay healthy because I have a mom that's right down the street from me and I need to, you know.
She's like, what, 85?
I need to keep all this, you know, everyone's connected, you know.
Yeah, and I have a son, but he's not here, and he calls me every day, and I worry about him because he has an underlying condition.
Oh, yeah.
I worry about him constantly.
Yep.
You know. So
yep, that's
everybody right now, as I was saying, it's good to see the people are coming together, which we should have been doing anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
We shouldn't wait till something horrific
happens. Yeah.
To try to pin or either call ourselves loving one another. that love should already be there.
Already be there.
Exactly.
You are so right.
In all honesty, it would be great if we could come together at a worldwide level, because I just personally feel like this is something where the whole world has to unify. And I think we're still kind of compartmentalizing in our own little areas. But
see, we got to come out of that.
Yep.
We can't do that anymore.
Right.
That's what I.
Everybody has to depend on one another. We can't
we do.
segregated like that.
Yes, we do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly
That's not where it was supposed to be in the first place.
In the first place.
We're supposed to all be together.
Yep.
Right. Melissa Zapata is saying, that's right, Brenda. I don't go anywhere unless I go shopping for food, and my husband goes in the store, and I stay in the car because I'm asthmatic.
Yeah.
See, and I have allergies, and I don't really want to, everybody like different colognes and stuff, and the colognes that I wear, you can barely smell. They're like for people with allergies, and some people don't realize that when people have allergies, that you have to respect that.
That affects them too.
They'll do anything. They'll wear perfumes that overwhelm you, and and it's just something. If you say something to them, it's an argument.
Right.
And,
exactly.
You can't say anything to people anymore. A smile makes anything beautiful.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I tell you what, if you
look, you'll be up there in them pajamas trying to be fighting with somebody.
What you smiling at my man for?
You be smiling up in your pajamas. You just trying to be nice. I'm like, who is that lady in them animal slippers and them pajamas? Is that Brenda?
And then everybody turns this side. Brenda?
They will find my name out very quick.
That's that Atlanta coming out.
Yes.
Is that where you're from, or you a transplant like most of us here?
Transplant.
Where you from?
I'm from Tennessee, but I lived in Colorado for some years.
Oh, you've been all over.
I have a sister in Detroit.
Oh, so you got people everywhere, huh?
Yes. I have an aunt in Ohio and cousins in Ohio. I have people in South Carolina. I have people in Florida. And, it's just horrific because all the pink places that they're in is mostly hot spots.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have people in California.
Oh, wow.
And thing about it, it's like we really don't know what really is the hot spot, to be perfectly honest, since we're not really testing anyone. I mean, we just have to wait and see when some numbers go up, but I'm just saying,
But, the ones that were presented as hot spots, California, New York, now Jersey, Florida,
Detroit.
And it's just Detroit and then Louisiana.
Oh, yes.
So, definitely there. But yeah, I got some in because like they told me the other day, my cousins, both of them, they were taken to the hospital last night. So,
man,
we're just waiting to see what happened with them and everything.
Were they older people?
Well, my aunt that died last Thursday, she was 94.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
She had the coronavirus.
Oh, man.
And so now I got a cousin, he's 33. They took him yesterday. And then I got another cousin, she's 28, 29. She's got it.
Wow.
Man.
So many people, so much going around. And so many people being affected, and that's how we're all connected,
Yeah.
It is amazing the difference in age.
People better take this thing seriously about this social distancing and opening up these places of business so soon.
Yeah.
Because then they already saying, the regular CDC is already saying it. It's coming back.
Yeah.
He's already predicted that for the fall, and if it sneaks in with the flu, there's no telling what will happen.
That's true. Well, they can open it up, but that doesn't mean I have to go out. Please.
Yeah.
That don't mean me either.
Yeah. We just in. I told them. I said, let's just
open up.
Free stuff.
Go ahead and hunker down. Yep.
I'm not going either. So help yourself.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right. They can sit out there on the sidewalk and give it away, and I will not go. I will not even.
You're not going out there, huh? Yep.
No.
Yep.
common sense.
Yep, exactly. You got to think. Seriously.
Yeah. You know, you have to think about yourself, and then you got a family.
Exactly.
You know, you go out and you don't know who has it. That's the thing.
That's it.
That's the thing. Yep.
That's the thing. That's the bottom line.
Where you
So
go?
everybody needs to be cautious and careful.
Be cautious and careful. Yep. Good advice. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been telling, trying to tell as many people as I can, be cautious, be careful, go with what your gut feeling is telling you,
Yeah.
Just.
I have people in the medical field, and I call them just about every day to make sure, because one works in a nursing home and one works at the nursing. So I call them every day.
Yeah. This is just so unreal, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yes. But like I said, everybody needs to realize that.
Yep.
Well,
You're so right.
Well, you be careful out there, Brenda. We're
go
praying
with
for
my
you.
pajamas on.
We're praying for you and your family.
Says she
And,
going with her pajamas.
you've experienced a lot, and
Oh yeah, I pray every day, every
Yeah.
morning, every night. I even meditate that things will come around and turn around for all of us.
Yes.
Not just a certain group of people, but for
Everyone,
all of us, because
for everyone.
all of us are God's children.
Yes.
So that's the way it has to be.
That's the way it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wow, it was great talking to you. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We got to talk
I
to.
might run into you guys at the Dollar Tree whenever we can go.
Exactly.
I'm going to call you up. All right, girl, we're going to the Dollar Tree. I see you. It's like whenever we can get out there.
Okay.
If I see somebody in their pajamas, I know it's you.
Okay.
All right. You have a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right.
All right, you
Take
too.
care.
Bye-bye.
Guys, that was wonderful talking to Brenda Hightower. And, my heart goes out to her in particular. I mean, it goes out to everyone, but for one person to experience so much devastation at one time, it's just, all we can do is pray and just try to just social distance, adhere to the guidelines. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Margie's a retired nurse.
Who,
I didn't
Margie?
realize that.
Margie, are you? Margie, I didn't know that. I almost want to say thank you for your service, to be perfectly honest. Some people don't look at it like it is service, but it really is. Margie, I'm going to tell you something. I did not realize just how vital and how incredible a nurse or people in the nursing profession really was until my daughter was in the hospital. And when I saw just
They were absolutely incredible.
I looked at nurses from an entirely different perspective after that. They were like superhuman at that point to me. Yeah. So thank you for all that you've done throughout your life with that. Susan Stewart, well, you live out in the woods, huh? To make sure they can't find you. So Susan, they tell you, I just happen to be in the neighborhood. You're like, oh, no. You ain't happen to be out here. Margie says, now y'all think I'm smart. You are smart. What's talking about? Margie been hiding. A genius and hiding. Undercover genius.
My mother was a nurse for years.
Margie, if you can connect all those different tubes and stuff all over the place to that one machine, you got to have some kind of intelligence. I'm sorry. What's that thing called? I can't remember, but you know what I'm talking about, Tracey.
No, I don't.
The thing that's hooked up the ear.
Sure, don't. I'm making a card. I don't. Okay.
That thing. The thing.
The IV?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The IV.
She had so many things hooked. You had to have a degree just in that. Margie says nurses run the hospital if you really want to know the truth. I can believe that.
Nurses were there, okay? They were on it, okay?
One of the nurses was they were
We were
so
attached to them. They were like
intimate.
family, weren't they?
Yes, one of the nurses, Ariel called Mama. Angie says, Tracy, that's super duper cute.
There you go. Just slightly different from the other one. Just slightly. Look how cute. I'm just looking at y'all comments. Sorry. Seeing I didn't, might have missed some. My next card is going to be a waterfall card if I can make it. Oh, I'd love to see that. Oh, you can see these roses on a stick. I can see that. Yeah. Okay, just reading y'all comments here.
The Bennett Action Group says, let me tell you something. Tracy, you have gifts. Naomi says, it came out beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I just kind of go with what my heart feels, you know? I just go with what my heart is feeling and, you know, try not to overthink it. Like I always say, start where you are with what you have. But those flowers are adorable. Y'all gonna have fun with this. I can't wait to see what y'all do. Look at that. I need to do one in pink and green just because. Look at all of this loveliness, okay? And I haven't even added like stickles and sparkly stuff and glossy accent. I haven't even done all of that yet. And it looks good just the way it is.
Shelly, our prayers. Well, she says, I lost my first son in the 98 flood. I cannot imagine people losing loved ones at this time. I understand, Shelly.
Yeah, I'm sure this is probably bringing back a lot of memories, giving a lot of people anxiety and stuff too. But I'm so glad y'all came to play with us this afternoon.
Karen Hogrum says she's going to play this afternoon with
I
this
see.
kid.
She's going to be continue playing and continue uplifting each other, continue praying for one another. You know, just continue to spread love and joy.
Oh, no, Ann,
Look
not
out.
right now. and Jay says, does your heart call for a marathon as mentioned above? And both of them.
Y'all are funny. I thought this seemed like a marathon.
Hi,
Seriously.
Maria Elena Soria Gavarro. I'm sure I messed up your name,
Look,
Maria.
Bennett Action Group. She's like, Tracy, why you sound like you leaving? I'm leaving on a jet plane. I won't.
That's all we know.
What was the other part?
We don't know. That's the only part you need to know.
I don't know when I'll be back again. Y'all are too much.
We're going to go ahead and get ready to do our thing.
I am hungry. And Jay, I'm going downstairs in my pajamas. Okay.
Sonya,
and I'm going to get me something to eat. Okay.
I couldn't find Sonia's number. She was going to get called, believe me. Anyway, let's see. Maria Elena in Bolivia. She says, what a shame. I don't know about the time. What happens? Well, you know what, Maria? We kind of came on in one today, but every Tuesday and Thursday, Eastern Standard Time, we come on at 12 noon.
Right. We just happen to be coming on in between. And sometimes we don't know exactly what time, just because. But we're trying to come on more often just with everything that's going on.
And we appreciate you coming. You're halfway around the world in Tehran, and we appreciate you coming on because
there you go.
It has you pretty late or early compared to where we are right now. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many other things you could be doing right now, but you're
You're
choosing to
spending your
share it
time
with
with us.
Exactly.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Mm.
Just to sing a just to have a laugh.
You always
or
get that one
sing
line.
a song.
That one line.
Looks like
No one knows the rest of the song.
it started something like that.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. No one knows the rest after that. Come on, okay?
I know it.
Anyway,
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
now no one knows the rest after that.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir.
No one knows the rest after that. It's something dressed up like Eskimos.
Folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows.
Well, there you go. She knew the first thing. Sonia Creel says, I too come from the medical field, and I had some doozies as residents. Well, Sonia Creel, thank you for your service. Because it is service, believe me.
Yes.
You have to have a heart. I'm going to tell you something. You can't just, as far as I'm concerned, you can't just say, I want to be a nurse or I want to be a doctor. You have to really have a heart for that kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Now, with that being said, we're probably going to get on off now. And
it was really fun creating with y'all today.
Fun. 3 hours ago. Let me thumb up my own video.
And guess what? I cherish our friendship. Y'all take care. Create something wonderful. And be safe. And stay healthy.
Exactly.
Bye.
Bye.